check this time to see if I am actually talking. That was quite long this week. Okay, I'm trying to get the sound under control. Okay, a green call again. It's gonna be low, but it's better than it being so insanely loud. You guys kind of need to hear me. Not that I'm a narcissist or anything, but that's kind of important, isn't it? Burn. Back. What should we do today? Should see as prep school and you have the day off. Want to go for a walk? Huh, that was the doorbell. Maybe you have a guest. Oh, it's Toma and the girl with him. I wonder who she is. Hey, it's been a while. 1 second. Oh, why? Everything seems to just be going wrong right now. Mind if we come in? Sawa was saying she just wanted to see you, so I brought her along. Oh, this girl's Sawa. Kakura, do you recognize her? Anyways, you should let them in. What a crazy ordeal this has been. Well, I'm glad to see you're doing well. The hospital you were in was really far, so I'm sorry I couldn't go and see you. Huh, really far away? I thought you were pretty close. Oh, sorry, Sawa. I guess you didn't know, but the past 2 days she's been at the hospital pretty close to here. She stayed in Shinano for about a week, then transferred to a local branch. Wait, really? I could have gone and see her? Huh? What's Shinano? The Shinano area I've heard of is a sightseeing area, so you were hospitalized there? The last time I saw you, you were covered in blood. I was so relieved when Toma told me you were okay. He told me at the time I was probably still in shock, that we should just leave things to Shin. But it was just so hard to wait for any news. Wait, so does that mean... So, not just mine, Basawa was also at the scene, and the accident happened in Shinano. I wonder what you could ask them without drawing suspicion. What do you think, Kagura? I really don't know enough to go into much detail. Hey, Sawa, I don't think she has any clear memories of the day of the accident. Wait, seriously? Seriously, seems like she doesn't know how she was injured or how the accident happened. Should you really have let them know that? Oh, right, I guess it's pretty common in car accidents and stuff for people to forget what happened. Yeah, exactly. I think it would be best to assume she doesn't remember anything about that day. I see. So if you put it that way, it doesn't seem like a huge deal that you need to go back to the hospital for this. Shouldn't Toma have been coming up with some very convenient explanations? Has Shin told you anything about what happened? Well, she only recently started forgetting her memories. She remembered all of it before. I'm pretty sure Shin doesn't want to talk about the accident. It's a pretty rough memory for him too. I see. Then you must be super curious about what happened to you. Alright, in that case I'll tell you that day. Well, much as I know anyhow. Let's see, so the three of us, Shin and mine, all went to Shinano for a little vacation. Do you remember that? But we do now, thank you. Keep talking. On the second night, you and Shin went off somewhere, but later he came back alone looking all pale. He said you two were goofing off around and didn't realize you were right by the edge of the cliff. Then he fell. It was so dark he couldn't see too far down, so he asked us to help search for you. Wait, you fell off a cliff? I heard it was an accident, but I assumed it was a car accident. This is unbelievable. After that, all the guests of the mountain lodge started searching, even the people who had nothing to do with us. You were found collapsed at the bottom of the cliffs ways away. All of this happened in the span of about an hour. You were covered in injuries, totally unconscious. Kagura, there you are. Are you okay? Can you stand up? Shin, you came for me. Kagura, what's wrong? Whoa, getting dizzy again. Are you okay? Are you dizzy? What was that just now? Was it a memory of being found? It must have been brought back by their story. What's wrong? Did you remember something bad? Is it something about the accident? I remember being found. Wait, you remembered? But I heard from Iki that you were unconscious when they found you. What? What could that mean? And who's that? Kagura, do you recognize that name? You must be really confused. Do you remember Iki and Kent, the guests who were at the lodge too? Even though they were just strangers, they went off into the forest to look for you. Isn't that so cool? Wait a minute, then what was that memory just now? Shin was calling to you when you were collapsed, right? Was that a different time? What's wrong? Was that too much information at once? Are you feeling confused? Hey, are you okay? Sorry, didn't I say too much at once? Oh, I really don't know what to say to someone with messy memories. You're remembering things, but it seems like the memories themselves are still unstable. Hey, Melons! Let me know if the audio is okay. I struggled with it, because for some reason it was stupid loud when I first turned it on, so hopefully... It might be a little bit low, but I think that might be the best we're getting right now. Right now, after the accident, I hear you're desperate to let everyone know it wasn't Shin's fault. Oh, shit. Yep, okay. The police were suspicious that Shin planned your fall, but you were defending him. What, he intentionally made you fall? I wouldn't say he was their number one suspect, though. It's more like they were questioning him for a while. Shin was saying that it was all his fault. You fell after all. I think it's fine, sweet. Okay. Because it was, woo! Because I actually checked this time since apparently the mic wasn't working for the whole first quarter of last week. Oh, he did say that before to you and your dad. But since even the victim was insisting it was just an accident, they released him fairly quickly. Well, it wasn't really that quick, right? I mean, he didn't come back for an entire day. Right, that struck me as strange. From what I've heard, there was a difference in your testimonies that made them suspicious. That's pretty common. People get confused immediately following an accident. Honestly, though, you seem more confused now. Yeah, I guess you're right. I definitely don't need to get myself into an accident. I can't even remember why I ate for lunch yesterday. So, that's pretty bad. You better do something to exercise that brain of yours. That must be a mistake. If that was true, Shin would have mentioned it. Huh, so I guess that memory really was from another time. But I see, now that you have the whole story, I can see why Shin feels responsible for your injuries. Although it wasn't his fault, neither of you were on a cliff. I'm sure he's still worried about it. He feels so guilty about it, yet there are still people who think these things about him like it wasn't an accident. It really was an accident, right? You believe that, don't you? Don't worry, Shin might not act like it, but he really cares for you. He wouldn't push you off a cliff. And I'm sure that memory you have is even more evidence in favor of believing Shin, right? Let's see. What's next? Okay. On our quest to get killed. August 7th. Good morning, Kagura. Today's another half day for you. It looks like you've gotten a lot better now, but you still should take great care and not overdo it, okay? Yeah, you're in a lot less pain today, and you've got the hang of it a bit more from last time. Today should go well. Alright, do your best. Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Have a good day, ma'am. We'll be waiting your return. Alright, perfect. It's going well, Kagura. Looks like you've gotten used to it already. Maybe it really does suit you to have Shin boss you around so strictly. No, I'm going to say we can do anything without more of that. Whoa, half the day sure flies by when you're working. Good work. At this rate, you should be able to get back to full-time next week. Seriously, when I heard the news from mine, I was in complete and total panic. My hands are trembling quite a bit. I ended up dropping plates in front of customers several times. Manager, you were really that worried? That is quite the dedication, to be fair, from him. If that prey for yours has been injured, this cafe would have lost its poster girl. How frightening. Really? Everyone was so shaken up at the time. Toma was especially bad. Hey, don't even mention that. That was pretty crazy. You were shouting at Shin and you ran off, so I was on the verge of tears. No, to be expected for Saw and me. It was a really incredibly worrying moment. And yet, Shin was so calm. What? Mine. To be honest, I was kind of scared. His girlfriend fell off a cliff right in front of his eyes, but he was still super calm. He called the police and explained the situation. He didn't even make an effort to search for you. There was nothing wrong with what he did. He might have looked calm, but I'm sure he was beyond shock too. And I heard some scary rumors about Shin's dad being a murderer. It wasn't a murder, it was involuntary manslaughter. Even if he didn't intend to kill, he still killed someone. Isn't that the truth? I heard he got drunk and got in a fight with some guy. Couldn't that possibly have been passed down to Shin? When I think about it, after what happened that day, it really makes me scared of Shin. I'll seriously get mad if you say any more. It's true that Shin's father got in a fight and killed someone, but that has nothing to do with Shin. It's not like you know the details about that incident, or do you? Mai, do you really believe the rumors over your friends? I'm sorry, that was terrible of me to say. Yeah. You've been saying that from the very beginning. I'm really sorry. Alright, that's enough. Shin must be a lonely kid, but he wouldn't hurt the girl he cherishes so much. There's no reason to doubt him. Anyways, why don't we all have lunch? Even though the manager said that, it sounds like there are a lot of people who suspect Shin. That's probably because his attitude is the type to arouse suspicion among people who don't know him. What do you think? I'm starting to feel anxious. Okay. August 8th. Got time? Want to go somewhere? He shows up without calling or texting, and then that's the first thing when he says when he sees you. You could ask about your injuries, or how's work going, or how you're feeling. At least something nice. Before we go to park or school with Toma. That's all I could think of. Oh, he wasn't talking about a date. This is to help recover your memories. Hey, in that case, wouldn't it be better to talk about the accident or about elementary school? I think it's bad not to ask Shin about anything and only hear negative rumors from other people. You still need to ask Shin about the memory you have of him finding you that night. I see. So I found you, huh? I don't know what you're remembering, but I never found you. Toma and the others are right. The people who found you were these two guys, Iki and Ken, who just happened to be staying at the lodge. I heard Iki's a college student, Ken is a graduate student. That's all I know. So even Shin is saying that the others are right. I waited at the lodge for the ambulance and the police to arrive. I knew the police would want to question me anyway. Someone had to stay at the lodge to relay the information to them. It would just make things faster for me to be there since the police would have called for me anyways. I see, so Shin didn't search for you so he could explain things to the police. That actually sounds pretty reasonable. After I found the police car and the ambulance arrived, I was taken to the station. Our testimonies were different, so the police decided that they were going to keep me in hold for a day. The difference in our stories were really minor. In fact, I lied about them. Wait, why would he lie about something like that? Now that I think about it, I should have told the truth from the start. I think I was just upset. You said I ran because he was teasing me in your testimony, but I said I jumped out at her from behind in my testimony. In reality, what you said was closer to the truth. From your footprints, they determined that you ran from something before you fell. There wasn't any reason for me to lie about. That's just what I happened to tell them. But as you see, at the time, I was actually asking if I could go to your room that night. That was hard to explain, so I just ended up making a stupid lie that I jumped out in front of you to scare you. Well, it's true that would be hard to tell the police. Not only that, but you ended up running when he asked. I actually wasn't kidding you at the time, so what you said is technically lied to you if we're going to go down that road. Although it's a lot closer to the truth than my said, but it wasn't anything that was super serious either. It's just that nobody but us knew what we were talking about before the accident, and that trail of footprints was there. It might be trivial, but I still lied. Of course they would suspect me. The only reason I was released because you cried and defended me. I'm really thankful. I see. It sounds like you really liked Shin a lot before you lost your memories. You ended up with fairly minor injuries. I guess the police didn't see a need to press further. Anyways, that's my side of the story. Do you believe me? Huh? You didn't think so deeply about things like this before. I got it though. Take your time and decide on your own. Sorry. I probably should have asked you about all this sooner. Having you ask others just makes things more problematic. When I try to talk about that day, I remember really awful things. Like your screams when you fell, and how long I had to wait before the people looking for you came back. And then you were brought back covered in blood, and all that time I was being questioned without you knowing how you were. I saw the cuts on your neck when you were brought back. It looked like you were bleeding a lot. It's a miracle you got off so easily. I heard later that if they hadn't found you as soon as they had, you might have died. I was almost thinking that it was my fault you almost died. I'm just so weak. I can't forgive myself. I couldn't do anything, nothing at all. You were right in front of my eyes just a few seconds before you were in my arms, but then... Sorry, I still don't want to think about it. I don't think he didn't do anything about it. He said that you might have died if you were found later. If Shin had run off by himself to look for you, it might have been too late. Shin, your quick decision was to ask everyone for help is what saved this girl's life. There's no doubt about it. What's with that? It's weird to get praise about you. I feel like I'm talking to someone I don't know. But if I had been more careful about our surroundings, you would have never fallen in the first place. The fact won't change. This is my fault. Hey, Kagura. Shin is really sorry about this, and he doesn't seem like the person who would try to hurt you. Your injuries were just an accident. But then again, what about that mysterious memory? This must be some sort of mistake. Okay, what is the next day? Okay. Well then, Kagura, first I'd like to congratulate you on your recovery. Who is this? And also, I was going to congratulate her first. Don't steal my lines! I was really surprised to hear about the incident the other day. It seems like Shin has been released. To be honest, I was always interested in knowing whether you two were actually dating, but that time was especially... Hey, owner, good morning. I'm surprised to see you here. I wouldn't have thought that the owner of Shinanoji Lodge would come all the way down. Did you come by today to give her some encouragement? Yes, I believed it would be quickest to ask the person directly concerned after all. Tomo! Thanks for the who's who. I've been concerned quite some time, but Waka insisted that I wait for her wounds to have recovered. Anyways, tell me, just how much wire does this theories of a love triangle with you and Toma hold? What? That's what you want to ask? Mr. Owner, it's completely false. I've heard that she had proposed to you in the past, Toma, during our chat over tea. What kind of questions does this guy ask over tea? That's what she was in kindergarten. It's a pretty common childhood thing. Toma, when we grow up, we should get married. Oh, so that memory was... Wow, you really did propose to Toma back then. I know it was only in kindergarten, but do you think you made that promise like that with Shin too? Oh, Mr. Owner, so you're here. Hello, Waka, beautiful as always. Oh, stop that, you really are a charmer, and even so these days. Anyways, would you mind releasing our employees now? It's about time to open the cafe. Oh, yes, of course, go right along, Toma. Kagura, does this mean you're supposed to stay behind? Okay, Toma, let's open that cafe. Sorry, Kagura, I can't do any more for you. Oh no, there they go. Now then, Kagura, we should be able to talk in peace about the incident. Alexia, have no choice but to go along with it. But still, it's not like you know that much about the incident more than anyone else, right? Wait, how does this person is the owner of the mountain lodge that everyone was staying at that day? Doesn't that mean he was there when the incident happened? If that's true, he might know a lot more about this than we do. We should be the ones asking him questions. Oh, that, To tell you the truth, you and Shin really didn't seem a very close couple to anyone at all. Really? He was always scolding you and seemed as if you didn't have much interest in him yourself. On the other hand, your relationship with Toma appeared quite intimate. That's why everyone was suspicious of the cause of that incident, even though they won't say it out loud. That's not true. Shin's been really serious about you. He might be harsh, but he also shows a lot of kindness towards you when you are together, right? This love triangle theory interests you. Why don't you try asking other guests from that night? Everyone was talking about it in secret, so I'm sure one of them knows more about it than I. I could give you the guest list if you like. Wow, that would be helpful since he's offering you should take it. Yeah, but this is quite intriguing. The victim decides to reinvestigate the case, a true mystery in the making. I've read many stories like this for fun, but I've never encountered a genuine mystery myself before. Exactly what is this owner expecting out of this? Also, what kind of truth did you witness for yourself? Well, you are defending Shin. That I know for certain, but I'd like to know why. Do you have any sort of doubts about this accident? Was it truly an accident with no suspicion whatsoever? I'm glad you seem to be enjoying yourself there. He also seems to really fixate on this incident, but it's just an accident no matter which way you look at it, right? Also, you came back to work, but well, it seems like he won't let you go for a while. Okay, what's next? Okay. I'm pretty tired. Are you? Yesterday was her first straight shift. Then that weird guy showed up and started asking a bunch of questions. I'm sure your body is tired, but this isn't good for your mental health either. Try to relax a bit. You have today off, so you should try to get some rest. We got work again tomorrow. I wonder if Shin will come by today. Well, speak of the devil. Wait, that's not Shin, it's Toma. Hey, you free today? Toma seems like a really kind and easygoing guy, but he actually acts kind of like Shin sometimes. Maybe this is just how childhood friends act around each other. Or maybe it's because Toma's demented. Anyways. What are you doing here, Toma? Are you guys up to something? Oh, Shin's here too. No real reason. She had a long shift yesterday, so I came to see how she's doing. I'll get going now. I didn't have any plans with her, and you got here first. I'll just leave. Wait, why is he acting like that? Why can't all three of you hang out together? That doesn't interest me. I'm going now. Look after her, alright? Wait, he's really leaving? The three of you could just hang out. Didn't you always do that before? Looks like he doesn't like me anymore. Maybe it's just he's at that age now. Anyways, mind if I come in? Yeah, why are you coming in? Yeah. Did you eat lunch? I bought something if you're okay with this kind of food. Well, that's great. It's not too hard to cook now, but it sure is painful to try. I'll make some tea. Have a seat, or would you prefer coffee? Oh, it's okay if I use the kitchen, right? I'm just going to use the stove. Well, I guess I really don't need to ask. So he's making coffee, and he's warming up the food even though he's a guest here. He's acting a lot different than Shin after you left the hospital. Why are they so different? Wow, you've got a nice warm lunch now. Isn't that great, Kagura? Why are you so surprised? All I did was warm this up. Shin's pretty strict with you. I'm sure he'd say I'm spoiling you by doing this. But I don't think there's anything wrong with helping someone who's injured. Maybe that's why things aren't working out. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just know that he didn't leave just because he doesn't like me. Wait, really? I wonder what he means. You don't realize it? Shin doesn't like that I'm treating me equally to him. I mean, he's your boyfriend now, after all. You're not just friends, so it wouldn't be right for all three of us to hang out together. That's what he wants me to see. Sheesh, he was such a cute little crybaby before. Now he's totally just a regular guy. It doesn't matter how much time passes, I still feel like an older brother to the two of you. He was the first to leave this relationship among the three of us, and he took you with him. Even now, I'm still trying to figure out what it was that made him want to leave. It's making it sound like a threesome. August 11th. Whoa! Good morning. It looks like you've been able to take off most of your bandages. You still don't look the best, but you seem to be recovering nicely. That's a relief. Oh, it's alright for you to keep the bandages on during work. Ever since your return, we've had more customers become regulars. So, you're bringing in those kind of customers? Good morning! Hey, it's Sawa! I heard you both had the same job, but this is the first time we've actually seen her. Hey, you're looking pretty lively. That's good. Oh, right, manager, I thought about it, but maybe we could just have an employee fireworks show. With dress employees, isn't the big rocket fireworks show today? I'm sure people will do that. Why did the employees here need to have one? Because of the show in I think it's Arakawa. Or ignore what I said earlier. I don't think Kagura can go there now, do you? I feel really bad about going without her. Wait, she's doing this for you? I figure we could at least have a fun fireworks show for her here, all nice and local. Oh, that's a great idea. Wow, that sounds fun. Isn't that great, Kagura? I think going a big show might be pushing it. We should send Toma and Maya a message about this. Oh, maybe we should invite Shin too. I'll give him a call? But he has prep school today. I think he would get mad if we called him so early in the morning. And she's calling him. He picked up the phone. Here, take the phone. So, why are you calling me at a time like this? Kagura, is that you? What? Why are you not inviting him? Aren't you at work? You shouldn't be making stupid calls. Tell Sawa she's an idiot too. Anyways, I have class. I'm hanging up now. I think that's fine. If you ask, he might have made fun of you more. Shin isn't coming? Toma and mine already replied. They said they'll come. Oh, I see. Okay, that's good then. Alright, that's enough of that. We'll be opening a shop, so get ready. Since we're going to have extra fun later, we should work extra hard for the customers now. Okay. Alright, let's do this one next. This one's amazing. Wait, Sobo, why do you keep choosing the rocket fireworks? Normal people just light sparklers. Huh? The rockets are way more flashy and awesome. Oh, I know. How about we attach some sparklers to the rockets? That's dangerous. How strange. I could have sworn I was invited to watch a fireworks show with my coworkers, not asked to babysit kids. I don't mind either way, but we make sure we don't burn down any buildings. So, you were all the way over here. I see you're sitting on the well. Are you tired? Maybe it wasn't a good idea to do this right after work. You haven't recovered yet. Don't push yourself too hard. Yeah, that's why we're resting. The people around you are really kind. Even your work manager is worried about you. I see you didn't invite Shin today. Are you fighting? Didn't you always want to bring Shin out to gatherings like this with all of your friends around? Back when you were in high school, you'd bring your sourfish Shin along and ask me to be his friend. Yeah, isn't it kind of weird to introduce your boss as a friend? I wonder why you'd bring him to gathering full of adults if he needed friends. But then I realized why after learning about his father. Only adults can understand and become his friends. Oh, right, he said that his dad got drunk and ended up killing someone. I see, so that's why Shin didn't have any friends besides you and Toma. That's why I was a little surprised today when you didn't invite Shin today. I just hope nothing's wrong. I think it would have been better if you had invited him. I want him to be happy, and I believe everyone here feels the same. Of course, that includes you too. That's why I want you two to be happy together. It sounds like your manager really cares about you and Shin. Yeah, 'cause he's the best manager. No work today! No plans either! I've started to expect Shin to show up on days like these. But now that I think about it, he's studying for exams, so is it really okay for him to take days off? Maybe he's actually going out of his way to make time for you and help you recover memories. From what we've heard yesterday, it sounds like Shin's normal coldness isn't the reason people are scared of him. Oh, someone's coming! Wait, is this Sawa and Toma? I wonder what's going on. This is really bad! Shin's been arrested again! What? Sawa, calm down. It wasn't an arrest. He went along willingly. It's all the same! He was taken away by the police. They were saying that it was really scary when it happened. She's talking about Shin's parents. They called my parents, but I don't know all the details. No way. Wouldn't that mean that they're seriously suspecting him and causing your accident? They can't accept that this was just an accident. I thought this whole thing was over. Anyways, I'll head over to the police station and try to dig up whatever information I can about what's going on. Just make sure you keep your heads on and don't do anything rash. Stay with Sawa until I get back. Yeah, I'll be here for you. It'll be okay. This isn't really a situation where I can guarantee that. Oh well. Hey, Toma! I'll get going now. It'll be okay. Shin has done nothing wrong. The police will see that too. You don't need to worry about anything, alright? I'll go make us some tea. Mind if I use the kitchen? Do you have anything sweet in here? Sweets are the best thing to eat when you're feeling down. Huh? Oh boy. Sorry, I broke a cup. I'm so sorry. I'll buy you a new one. Okay, let's go shopping together. Oh, I know. Maybe Shin could come along too. I'm sure he'll be back in no time. You two really haven't done any coupley things like that, have you? Sawa. I'm okay. There's something to worry about. My hand just slipped a little. I'm okay. But if there really wasn't anything to worry about, Toma wouldn't have been in such a rush. This accident happened in Shinano, and a long enough time ago, there really is no need for them to come all this way down here. It seems like their suspicions are pretty serious. To tell you the truth, I wasn't able to figure out much. People can't exactly demand information in the middle of an ongoing investigation. There's no way they disclose that. There's just one thing, though. It's just a guess, but I thought of one possible reason. I saw the person who investigated Shin's father talking to the people in the investigation at the Shinano accident. We can assume that information about Shin's father was already reached the Shinano investigators. Oh. Yep. 1 second. Okay. Does that mean that they're suspecting Shin just because of his father murdered someone? It wasn't a murder, it was an involuntary manslaughter, but regardless, that seems to be the case. That's not right! Shin didn't do anything! Of course, I doubt that's the only reason behind it. There's conflict in the testimonies that made the police suspicious. They let him off for a while because the victim defended him, but they're having some concerns about it now. Either that or they found some new evidence that shows malicious intent. No way! Shin wouldn't do something like that! I believe so too. Anyways, if you're questioned by the police, deny any wrongdoing on Shin's part. He went willingly, so combined with that, they should have the sense to release him somewhat soon. Although they did try to take away a man who's already been brought in once, this time it could be longer. No contact from Shin. I guess he hasn't been released yet. I wonder how the investigation is going. Ugh, why did it have to turn out like this? Shin isn't that kind of person. I'm starting to believe that myself now. Oh, it's time to sleep already. You have work tomorrow. Hey, are you okay? Can you go to work? August 13th. Oh, you broke another one! Oh, the manager is glaring at us. Kagura, don't feel too down. You can't help it. It's not exactly a great time for you to be working after all. Kagura, come with me. Here it comes. I heard about your situation from Toma. It sounds like Shin was arrested. Well, it wasn't exactly an arrest, was it? Although I guess it's the same thing. But as the cafe manager, I can't overlook your performance anymore. You've broken 7 plates, put 13 orders in incorrectly, and I've counted how many times you've needed to ask for an order again. The most surprising thing was when you put those berries in that latte, but luckily the customer was happy with it. I know how you feel, but you should go home for today, you understand? I'll let Shin know when he gets back that you were worried about him. Until then, you should take some time off. Aww. Today was sure rough. We caused a lot of problems for everyone, but we'll need to repay them when things settle down. But it's not like you can help being upset right now. You're worried about Shin. Oh, someone's here! Huh? Who is this guy? I'm Usabe from the Shinano Police Department. I'd like to ask you a few more questions about your accident. God, he's a detective. What should we do? What should I do? Is this an interrogation? No, I doubt it. You're a victim after all. He's probably just wants information. Hello, something the matter? Anyways, let's hear him out. Now that you see them all, now then, would you mind answering a few questions? Oh, shit, I was supposed to click the other one. If you don't mind, let's begin. First, I'd like to ask you about the circumstances of you falling off a cliff. Okay. Is that difficult to answer? Allow me to change the question. Seems like you're trying to flee from the suspect before falling. Why is that? Is it difficult to answer? Allow me to change the question. After the time you collapsed, do you remember anyone approaching you? Is that difficult to answer? Allow me to change the question. When you regained consciousness, what part of your body felt the most in pain? Both you and the doctor say you're fine. Said the fine cuts from the shards of glass on your neck were relatively painless. Like, she'd know that! Oh, the stuff we heard about was just stuff you knew from before it was all jumbled up. You say you're in a relationship with this man. Has he have any history of violence or stalking you? Thank you for your cooperation. Your answers were most helpful. I'll be taking my leave now. Yo, that was nerve-wracking. I wonder if Shin's been going through this for 2 whole days. No, I'm sure Shin's being questioned a lot more intensely than this. I'm worried if Shin's okay. I'm worried. I wonder if Shin's okay. I'm worried. I'm home now. Seems like they'll let me keep going to school. I'm under observation. I'm going back to the police station when I have time. So doubt we can meet up for a while. Someone told me you're really upset. By the way, Guess where I saw him? He was sitting right in front of the police station lane. You guys are both agitated about more than I am. Just calm down and it'll be fine. August 14th. Hey, you look a lot better than you did yesterday. Could it be that Shin came back? Whatever the case may be, you don't seem to be happy about what's going on, it seems. He's been freed at least, but he's under surveillance, and the investigation hasn't concluded yet. Apparently, there haven't been changes in their suspicion. I see, but I know Shin would never do something like that to Kagura. Seriously, but their actions make sense. It would be a huge problem if he did do something. Anyways, let's open up the cafe. Could the both of you get ready? Welcome back, madame. Hey! You've got... Oh, yeah. I forgot until now, but you have power. Home sweet home, I'm tired. It looks like you didn't make any major mistakes today, but you seem really down. Tomorrow you have the day off, then prep school should be off too. Shin would normally be able to visit. If Shin were here, you could talk about the past, or go visit some more hangouts like before. But he probably can't come now. Hey, I just got an idea. Maybe we should investigate the accident too. I don't know what kind of new evidence the police have picked up, but we know some facts at least. Like when you collapsed, you had that memory about Shin finding you. And then the police came to talk to you, and then they asked if you remembered anyone to come here and rescue you. Everyone says that Iki and Kent are the ones that found you, though. They seem to think that you don't remember what happened. But your memories of that time say otherwise. If that memory ties into the day in question, then Shin was there. It's just no one knows it. It might be possible that the police found some evidence to support the fact that Shin was there. Although if that is the case, then that means that Shin could be hiding something. Shin might be. That's definitely possible. Yeah, when you think about it, he seems like he would hide things without any bad intentions, just out of privacy. It might be worth investigating that too, just to be sure. We asked all of our coworkers who were there that day, but there were other guests that helped out in the search as well. Those people might know something that we haven't heard yet. There's no harm in asking. You got their contact info from the owner, remember? Tomorrow's the day off. If Shin doesn't contact you, then we'll just need to work alone. Okay. Looks like no contact from Shin. It seems like it's about time for you to start investigating this yourself. 9 people were staying at Shinano Mountain Lodge that day. You, Shin, Toma, Mine, and Sawa were all together, and then there were 2 other guys, Iki and Kent. The last 2 guys were a guy and a girl. The guy was Ukyo, no address. The girl was Rika, a college student. It doesn't matter who you go to first, but maybe you should start with the girls. You could probably disguise it as a girl talk. The only girl left who you haven't met yet is Rika. She is a 4th-year college student. It looks like there's an address on your phone number and the information you got from the owner. You should give her a call and see if you can meet up somewhere. I just hope she's an honest person. Alright. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I wanna go ahead and do something. Okay, it's not fully uploaded. Never mind. Whee! Okay. We were lucky they were able to arrange a meeting, but it's not like we even know what she looked like if she showed up. I know she's like, I'm sure you'll remember me when you see me, but I really doubt that. I mean, you've got amnesia. That's why way different than forgetting someone you met once. I wonder if you'll be okay. Maybe she's already here and you just don't recognize her. My sincere apologies for the wait, Kagura. Whoa, what's with the super elegant girl? She's here. I'm Rika. It's nice to see you again. A memory! So it was enough. Do some of your memories just come back? I'm definitely surprised, though she'd be pretty hard to forget. It does appear that your injury wasn't too serious. At the time of the accident, I assumed you were gonna die. Don't assume things like that. So then, what was that you needed? I actually have a meeting to attend, so would you mind making it quick? And what kind of meeting could that be? Oh, whatever. Alright, let's keep it brief. I'm worried about the love triangle the owner mentioned, but the most important question is about Shin. So if you ask clearly, she might to suspect Shin, so you should choose your words wisely. I'm not sure what to say. Shin was so calm, it was almost frightening. I knew it. Outsiders like myself were much more upset. Although the people who were clearly most shocked were your friends Toma and Sawa. Whatever that said. Well, was he that bad? Anyways, why do you ask? The events of that night are already in the past, are they not? It's my impression that the authorities had declared it an accident. Why do you feel the need to bring it up again? Shall we mention Shen? He is. I understand. With that arrogant attitude, I imagine the police didn't care much for him. Yeah, to be completely honest, I think she's right. I hope he suffers in hell for those rude remarks he made about me during that trip. Oh, right, it seemed that Tom and Sawa were trying to distance themselves from him as well. I wouldn't be surprised if his crazy jealousy turned into murder. No way. Regardless, I think that huge idiot Kent would know the most about the events from then. What, a huge idiot? Kent was one lady in the search team that night after all. That man was monopolizing all of Mr. Iki's time and he was bossing us around. If you found the need to question him, you can find him in the math lab here on Wednesdays. That's all I know. Now then, will you excuse me? Sure, that's enough, right? It doesn't seem like she knows. Good day. What an intense girl. But she sure did mention Iki and Kent a lot. It looks like you're going to have to go for them for more information. Wednesday's not until the day after tomorrow. You have the day off of work, so you should come back then. I want to do something about your memories, but you're making progress. At the same time, it doesn't feel like I'm separating from you at all. Maybe there's something really important still away, and that's what's binding me to you. In that case, there's only one option, is to keep learning more little by little until we can solve this. To do that, we're going to need to get closer to the truth. Okay? August 16th. Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Oh, we just can't calm down. We really need to ask that guy Kent for some answers. I wonder what Shin's doing, why he hasn't contacted you once. I wonder if he's okay. This isn't time to be lavishing attention on strangers. Ugh. As you wish. Okay, go ahead and save. Save me. Yes. Hey, nice work, but you seem really low energy today. It's all right, because she knows. You want to have some tea somewhere? I think it's better than going alone. That would be nice, Kagura. I think you should relax once in a while. Darn, it looks like you got here first. I was thinking about walking her home. Oh, you too, Toma? Then maybe I'm just getting in the way. Alright then, let's go. Wait there until after you're dressed. It's really comforting to be around Toma. He's like your older brother. I'm sure Shin wouldn't mind. I'm sure he would. What's wrong? You don't want dinner? Are you feeling pretty wary of me? Just so you know, I've known you since you were born. I don't have any feelings like that towards you. Shin's known you since he was born, but he definitely has feelings for her like that. Alright, I don't get it, but just stop worrying so much. Let's just eat and try to relax, please. If you can do that for me, I'll do whatever you say later, even if you ask me to leave. So you are feeling really cautious. It's just kind of strange being treated like an ordinary guy by you. I hope your memories come back soon. This is just too weird. Although special times like these would disappear when they do come back, I feel conflicted thinking about that. How much have you remembered? Even though you lost your memories, you haven't just forgotten that you shouldn't have you. Could you have forgotten something like that? I wonder what it feels like to lose your memories. Why is he so quiet all of a sudden? Sorry, let's just eat. Okay. On the track for failure. We're making pretty good progress right now. This is CG University. Kent should be at the math lab here today, right? Apparently he was the one directing everyone that night for accident, and he was also the one who found you when you collapsed. You should definitely be able to hear a lot of those details from him. No need to specifically ask him about everything. Let's go. This looks like the math lab. There's these two men here. Oh, it's you. I was waiting. Huh? Waiting? That fact means he knows you. He must either be Kent or Iki. How unexpected. Girls' bandages is actually very sexy. I want to unwrap them. You can't just do that. Are you capable of seeing women in that way? What else am I supposed to think when such a cute girl appears in front of me? This place might be dangerous, so let's leave. Where are you going? Don't worry about EQ's ridiculous jokes. He's all talk and no action. Don't even think about acknowledging the last thing he said. More importantly, you have some business with us, right? Oh, sorry, did you take that seriously? Don't worry over it. Too much over it. I won't buy it without your express consent. With our consent? So what do you mean? We heard from Rika that you were investigating that night. Oh, Rika was that super elegant girl from the other day, right? The fact that they heard from her already means that these two must be Iki and Kent. The womanizer was being called Iki, so I guess that means he's Iki. Which means the smart-looking guy is Kent. Remember that. It sounds like Rika knows these two pretty well. I wonder if they're friends. Let's see. Who should we ask first? Yes, Ikkyo and I went to the place that had the highest probability of you being there. The others were a guy-girl pair, so I figured it would be best if we found you. What does that mean? After receiving a request from Shen to search for you, the first thing we did was eliminate the entire facility. I figured if you were conscious, you would head towards the light. After that, we checked maps and calculated the places where you could have fallen. That included both places where you may have landed and the place where you could have moved on your own towards. I had the owner who knew the facility the best, and Eureka pair up to look around the lodge. Ukyo and mine both lacked the mobility and strength, so I had them check if you returned to the top of the cliff. Since Iku and I knew your full trajectory, we started at the bottom and worked our way up for possible landing sites. In other words, we took charge of the most possible route, and the others took care of the less possible areas. Okay, they lost me in detail, but you did get the general idea of it. It sounds like they were able to find you so quickly because they gave good directions to the others and considered all possibilities. Anyways, that's about all we know. Anything else you want to ask? I guess the next question would be... I'm not sure. We went to search for you at the time everyone else did. If he hadn't left afterward, I hope I would have noticed him do so. Oh, I see. It was possible he left while everyone was away. Iki, why would you say something confusing like that? We took the shortest route and found you, and then immediately returned to the lodge. Shin said that he would remain behind while we were gone, and he was there when we returned. Even if he had left the lodge, it would have been a very short amount of time. I see. Then it would have been impossible for Shin to have passed these two, met you, and then returned before they came back. Besides, I don't see any reason why he would need to do that. Were we any help? I don't know what's going on, but it seems like bringing up some interesting new developments. If there's anything else we can ask about, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to hear the results of this too. I look forward to seeing you again in the near future. As do I, young lady, of course. At the very least, it seems like nobody so far has said anything contradictory. You fell off the cliff by accident and should ask everyone at the lodge to search for you. Then you're found by Iki and Kent. All of this is consistent, and yet that memory of yours is strangely inconsistent. Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Have a good day, madame. We'll be waiting your return. I know you don't really feel like lavishing grace upon strangers at a time like this, but there's something you can do right now. It's important to do your job. Oh, another customer. Go on, Kakura. Welcome back. Phew, that's it for today. We should put our thoughts in order first. We managed to talk to almost everyone involved, but the last person is a bit of a problem. Ukyo, self-proclaimed photographer, no address. What does it mean, no address? You shouldn't let suspicious persons stay here with your employees, Mr. Owner. If you like to ask him questions too, but the paper you got from the owner says home phone number none, and it doesn't have a cell phone number listed either. And I doubt that the owner will let someone with no available contact information stay over, so he might be able to contact him himself. Maybe it would be best to ask the owner about this in addition to some other things. Oh, Kakura, what's with that serious look on your face in the middle of a cafe? Oh, it's the manager. Great timing. What? Why do you ask? Do you have business with the owner? I'm sorry, but I can't just tell regular employees that information without good reason. I guess so. It's a pretty easygoing workplace, but they're still strict about some things. In any case, what's going on here? You shouldn't ask me the same thing before. He was trying to find a way to contact the owner as well. Wait, shouldn't you? What are you two doing? You aren't playing anything strange, are you? If this is the incident when you were injured, you should leave it to the police. Anyways, I can't divulge the owner's personal contact information. Please just go home for today. I guess that was no good. But if Shin's been investigating this, you should probably contact him instead of the owner. It's possible that he's been trying to move more freely than we thought. He just hasn't told you about it yet. If that's the case, you should work together with Shin for this. That would be faster and safer too. Maybe you should let him know. Oh, how about messaging him? Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Now you just have to wait for a response. 10 minutes later. Somehow my phone got turned off. He's not responding. Maybe he really can't do what he wants. You still have a change? I'll walk you home after you're done. Oh, Tom and I had the same idea again. I was thinking about walking you home. Wait, again? Oh, what will you do? Ugh. You haven't changed since kindergarten. No way, so we could change. I don't want to go with Toma, but that's how we get a bad ending, is going with Toma. Isn't that interesting? Going with Salwa has never failed us. Still, I'm sure I've been coming to this room pretty often lately. Ever since you and Shin started going out, I stopped coming here, because he didn't like it. I really haven't talked to him much these past 2 years. Wait, really? Hey, have you remembered the reason why he and I stopped getting along? It's not a big deal. It's not like something I have to hide. You already know it anyways. The reason was you, Kagura. What? Does that mean they were fighting over you or something? When you were in second year of high school, you joined a band and Shin said pretty harsh things about you. Oh, you do remember that. That was awful. I don't know how the performance actually was, but he didn't even go that far. That ended up being the reason why Shin and I stopped getting along. Wait, seriously? Well, even before then, we had our disputes, and didn't always see eye to eye. Even now, I feel like the guardian who's been the two over the two of you, but he was probably getting really annoyed by that. Still, for a long time, as I can remember, I've never felt like your guys' older brother. That's never changed even until now. I can't just be an ordinary friend or feel unrelated to you. That goes for Shin and you too. Shin and I both want to look after you and protect you, but our ways of doing that are completely different. The events of your performance just made us fully realize that fact. I see. Now that I think about it, back then Toma was defending you, and Shin said that Toma was just spoiling you. They were both arguing for your sake, but I guess that ended up driving them apart. Okay. August 19th. It's been a week since the police took Shin away. It seems like the investigation of your accident is more at a standstill unless your memories come back. And just walking around your house like this doesn't seem to be bringing back memories. Ordinary day-to-day life might not be enough stimulation anymore. I guess you should just go home for now. Just wandering around alone won't accomplish anything. What? Oh, welcome back. Where were you? That was our line! Shouldn't you be the one saying welcome back? It seems like the police are tired of calling me down to the station, so I got some free time. Mind if I stay here for a while? Hey, come over here for a second. Oh, I'm tired. Let me stay like this, just for a little while. You really are comforting. You're really warm. I feel like I'm holding a puppy, so soft. This feels nice. I feel like I'd break you if I held you too tightly. You really are soft. It's relaxing. Kagura, this is really you, right? I'm really holding on to you, right? This is the first time I've been apart from you for so long. I'm kind of confused. Don't worry, I'm just a little tired. Sorry, I'll be fine in a minute. Thanks, I'm fine now. Anyways, mind if I come on in? We can't really talk here. There's something I was investigating myself. I overheard something the police were saying about it too. I heard you're investigating this too. Iki told me when I contacted him. Mind if I listen to what you have to say first? Why does it only seem like he's paying you work? Well, whatever. Let's see, the things he investigated and your guesses from that were... What, that's it? I had a lot of constraints on my time. I still managed to find more. Grr, what's with him? He's acting so weak just a minute ago. Is he already over it? Why is the camera app open? Ah! My phone is not being nice to me right now. Anyways, here's Ukyo, Iki, Ken, and also Rika's phone numbers. You should save them. What? How do you know all this? Why are you suspicious? You didn't think I'd ask Iki and the others for their phone numbers? So that's really what you did. Also, I can't tell you, but I know the owner's contact info. What did you say? I got it from Waka. I told him something belonged to him, and the owner ended up in my luggage when we stayed at the mountain lodge. I said it was somewhat of a private matter, and he actually gave me the info pretty easily. Okay, I want to check something again real quick. Still not loading. Okay, that's fine. Bam! Okay. Don't you think a lie like that is the best way of getting things done? Don't ask her! She's honest! Unlike someone like you who can lie as easily as breathing. Anyways, I made some arrangements with the owner. Something should happen tomorrow that you can look forward to. Look forward to? The real issue was the police. They wanted to divulge information I wanted easily, so I took a fair amount of effort. Not only am I the son of a killer, but it was also the second time I was brought in. They don't trust me at all. The people there are actually pretty sly too. It's just constant mental warfare. I was really tough trying to get them to say what I want while avoiding saying what they want at the same time. But that's enough grumbling for me. Thanks to my persistence, I figured out why they're suspicious of me. They found a clue. So you managed to get them to tell you that. That must be why it took so much time. This wasn't the police doings, it was Shin's. If I did that, then we never get to the bottom of this, right? Why do you think I went through so much suffering? Use your head. You really don't have to go that far. She was really worried about you. Just so you know, I didn't push you or anything. If you don't believe that, I won't be able to do anything. You want to believe it, but you heard a lot of bad rumors too. Do those not have any truth to them? Why does it sound like you're not so sure? Seriously, you need to believe it or we're going to get nowhere. In that case, there's a culprit out there who isn't me. But a culprit? According to everything I've heard, all signs point to one existing. But it's not me, so it definitely has to be someone else. I want to find out who that is. In fact, I already have an idea who it is. What? But I have nothing to prove they did it yet. That's what I need. I'm going to start working to gather evidence and I want you to help. That's because no matter how far off my prediction might be, there's zero chances that you're the culprit. Well, that's obviously true, but who would this culprit be? Wasn't it all just an accident? Does that mean that there's something suspicious about that night besides just the fact that you fell off a cliff? And can this have been something to do with that contradictory memory you have? Don't worry, I'll protect you. I don't want to see you hurt again no matter who it is. And to do that first, the owner needs to make a move. Meow. Oh, not my camera, go away. Oh, now it's refreshing the page. Great. Bad ending one. Okay. Everyone, would you like to stay on my mountain lodge again? What? My good friend, you gather everyone here and ask something like that? Shin is still suspected. You should show a little discretion. I ask exactly because Shin is still a suspect. If you must all feel bad that your friend has been suspected of this crime. I know it's unpleasant for me, but Shin is a young man who would do something like that. That's what I firmly believe. However, it seems like the police are suspecting him because of something at the scene of that incident. In that case, wouldn't it be best to examine the scene ourselves and prove Shin didn't do it? None of you actually believe that Shin would purposely try to harm Kagura, would you? That's true, but still, even the police haven't solved this. What could we possibly do? You can do anything with love, courage, and friendship. That was just a joke. To be honest, the police haven't devoted much effort to this case. It's highly likely that was just an accident. Even if it wasn't a very big incident. But regardless of how minor the offense is, there's still a big deal to this person suspected, am I right? In other words, there's still a good chance that we could discover something in our investigation rather than the police who have shown little effort. If everyone going to the scene of the incident, you might remember further details about that night. And it's possible that you could begin to grasp the truth behind everything. Oh my god, I am failing right now. Well, that's true, I guess. I'm not going to say we should go tomorrow, but how about the day after? Do you all have time? I'll let you stay at the lodge for free. It doesn't sound bad, right? We could all go on this mysterious vacation together. Well, it's not a bad idea. It's not like we're going to search for a criminal. It's just a search for evidence to prove someone's innocence. Was this part of Shin's plan? But it seems like Shin really thinks that there is a culprit behind this. Does he actually want to search for evidence to find the culprit? But the owner said it's a search for evidence to prove Shin's innocence. Was he lying? That actually sounds possible. Well, I guess we all have to look out for her, just in case something does happen. Sheesh, Mr. Owner. If everyone leaves, I'm going to have to run the cafe by myself. Sorry about that. We'll leave it to you. Well, I suppose it's for you, Shin. I guess I can't help it. I'll go. That looks like everyone's pretty eager. But what Shen wants to do isn't look after evidence, proving his innocence. He wants to evidence to prove someone else's guilt. If everyone from the Shinano incident gathers in one place, I wonder if we can really be safe from another accident. Kagura, I'm sorry about this too, right? We're totally getting killed. But we also want to get killed, so. Good morning! It's the morning of the Shinano trip! It feels as though your memories will come back, but I also feel like this trip will be a little dangerous. Try and get your memories back without anything bad happening to you. And of course, we need to find the culprit behind your incident. It sounds like Shen already has an idea of who it is, but it doesn't seem like he'll tell you just yet. Besides, we still don't know what exactly this culprit did in the first place. What's with those worried eyes? You scared? Don't worry, but try to stay close to me. Sorry I'm late. Am I the last one? So, we've been waiting here forever. Yeah, everyone's here. Let's get going. Shinano, huh? I wonder what kind of place it is. I'm scared, but this is kind of exciting, too. No, it's not. We're getting killed. It's so cold. Wow, it's chilly. I thought it was cool here back in July, but August is even worse. We're on a mountain after all. This doesn't seem like the right climate for a northern hemisphere at this time of year. Let's hurry inside. I told everyone I'd freeze to death in August. I wouldn't want that to happen in any month. Let's go in now. What? No, wait, Iki and everyone are here too? Hello, why did I get the feeling all of you would be here? It's exactly as I predicted. You predicted? What does that mean? I haven't heard anything of this. I came because I was told I would stay free of charge as the 10,000th guest. I don't think someone would be so stupid to believe in something like that. But weren't you the one who told the owner to say that, Shen? Wait, aren't you Shen? Why would someone suspected of attempted murder be here? Wouldn't it be best if you went back to prison? Thank you for your concern. Just for everyone's information, this time I'm simply a material witness. I'm not suspected or a prisoner. And to normal people, you're still a suspect. This has nothing to do with what normal people think. I didn't do anything, that's the truth. How can we be so sure? I just hope a second attack doesn't take place at this lodge. I also hope that kind of thing doesn't occur. And besides, from my point of view, you also have plenty of opportunities to commit the crime. What? Are you saying I could have done it? What are you talking about? It's not just you. Wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that everyone at the lodge had an opportunity. You have no grounds to say that! Alright, that's enough. We didn't come here to fight with Rika, right, Shen? Yeah, the only thing I want is to prove my innocence. You didn't bring everyone back here to just dig up that incident, did you? You've got to be joking. I'm going home. Mr. Iki, let's go. Me? I'm not leaving. I knew about this before I came here. Same here. Besides, Rika, why would you assume you're leaving with Ikkyu? It's not like you two arrived together. I recall you saying that you just happened to be here. That's... Oh, look, it seems like everyone's here. The final guest has arrived. Hello, everyone. I didn't think I'd get to meet you all again. I'll be joining along as well. He's not very surprised either. But I did guess that Iki and Kenma people figure out at least. Jeez, what a bunch of weirdos. Anyways, would anyone like some coffee? We can chit-chat afterwards. Oh, I didn't think we'd be staying here again. Even our room assignments aren't the same as they were back then. I'm a little relieved I'm with you. But I thought I was prepared for this, but I started to remember with all the people from back then gathered together. That night was really scary after all. I'm sure I must have an awful memory for Salwa too. I'm sure everyone here has bad memories to some degree. Even without your memories, it must have been scariest for you. This is where your accident took place. I'm sure everyone will be more careful this time, though. Something like that should never happen again. We need to find evidence that's hinting towards Shin being the culprit. We find a way to show it's wrong. That's right. I see. So everyone here not knowing that there's a culprit. They're not as bad as Rika, but if they knew, I'm sure they wouldn't have come. Well, I guess it's too late now that they're here. Anyways, we should unpack and check up on our other room. Can I come in? Yep, come on in. Kagura, what is this? You still haven't even opened your luggage? How slow can you be? She can't help that. It's not like her body's fully recovered yet. If you keep saying such mean things, she might start to dislike you. It's because you and Toma baby her so much that she's gone so slow. Here, give that to me. I'll help with the heavy stuff. Well, who's the one babying her now? So, if you're done unpacking your stuff, could you leave us alone? Yeah, I'll get out of your way. Have some fun. Have you seen everyone's room assignments? An order from the back is me and Toma, you and Sawa, then mine. On the other side of the stairs is Rika, then Iki and Kent. At the opposite end is Ukyo. I doubt anything will happen, but if you feel like you're in danger, come to my room. It's on your right. Have any questions? That's still a secret. I can't accuse someone without positive evidence, right? Well, but it seems like you already know. I'll tell you what to do if necessary, but for starters, we're here to gather evidence. If I ask you to do something, make sure nobody sees you doing it. Don't trust anyone but me, not even Sawa or Toma. Act normally unless I say so, but try to stay within sight of me at all times. If you can't find me, go somewhere with a lot of people. If that's not possible, go Toma. Don't go Sawa, she doesn't have enough strength. Yeah, you did that without them being told anyway. Oh, him? Honestly, I don't know. He's the biggest uncertainty. But on the night we were trying to leave, he gave me a warning. He said the forest is dangerous at night, so if we were to run into an accident, watch out for a second accident. It's because I had his words in mind that I immediately thought to return to the lodge when he fell. In a way, I kind of feel indebted to him. Huh, so that's what happened. Then that means Ukyo's not a bad person, right? Alright, then let's go downstairs. It seems like everyone's making dinner together. The sun is already going down for today. Going outside would just be dangerous, so just relax here. I see, so it would be pretty bad if someone wasn't being careful and had an accident. I guess you should just relax and have fun with everyone today. Actually sounds like a great plan. Anyways, let's go help everyone make dinner. Okay, so that's how it's night already. Let's have an air hockey tournament. So we really are good and playing. I know that we said we would have fun, but I didn't think we'd start playing games for real or anything. You focus on offense and I'll focus on defense, got it? Of course, that's the best strategy. Yo guys, try and win before you get tagged with Kagura and me. I can't really speak for myself, but her reflexes aren't very good right now. Obviously, their bench players seem weak, but ours are just as bad. Oh, sounds like their shine makes this a strategy allowed. Are they mocking us? Looks like they've already forgotten how bad they got being at the table tennis match last time. Wait, that wasn't even fair. Iki, are you on the table tennis team or something? No, I meant darts club. I'm just really good at games where you use your hands. Those are just my skills, useful for a lot of things in a lot of ways. Mr. Iki, go right ahead and put this boorish people in their place. Please, before it's our turn. Iki, does your team not need to talk about the strategy? We don't need to. Besides, we're all going to play normally, like everyone else. Our team strategy is already set. Iki will do the work. I play in the tactics. Hey, Ken, don't you actually need to tell them our strategy? I'm just making things fair. Now we have to show them that they still won't be able to beat us. But I'm going to do all the work. Oh well, not that I minded. Hey, you shouldn't tell me. They're making fun of us. Don't lose. You don't have to tell me. I don't intend to lose. Well, seeing how both teams have their strategies decided, start the game. Seriously, Iki's just way too strong. Iki, Shin seems to be strong and acute attacks from 30-degree angles on the right. Counter that. Got it. No, I think Ken's constraint analysis is what's hers. Our team is putting up a good fight, all things considered. Ready? Here's the next one. Shit. Hey, you want to play poker? You know the card game? I'm sorry, I feel like it'll be impossible to be EQ at this type of game. Toma and I have never lost at poker when paired up. Wait a minute, if we're going to play poker, put me on a different team than Ken. Hey. I mean, it's a really weak point for you. My calculations are perfect. What's wrong with that? Ken, your calculations might be perfect, but you can't win poker without a good poker face. Huh, that's unexpected. I figured he'd be really good at that. He's no good at all. Shen and Toma are good at it. Their facial expressions still change at all. It's almost scary. Yeah, I guess I'm good at that. I don't think I'd lose to anyone but Shen. And I don't think I'd lose to anyone but Toma. Okay, wait a minute. Just putting this out there, but I'm not on the level for that. I should probably mention that I'm the same way too. I'm really no good. I think I'd actually be the weakest one here. I don't even know how to play. I know the rules, but... What, so you're saying Tom and I just would have to face off? Give me a break. I don't want to go up against this guy who just won the game. I feel the same way. Ended up being out for blood. Although, you always end up challenging me on that sort of thing. I just have to wait for that. You don't feel like facing off a fight you can't win? I just have to make it seem like you can. Fight, fight, fight. EQ wins when it comes to table sports, and it seems like you two stay down when it comes to gambling. In that case, win a match of pure intellect, for example, adding and subtracting random numbers into multiples of 10. Stop that! I didn't come here to study! Okay, then what about a match of physical endurance? I'm confident in that at least. Well, why would we do something like that for fun? Then maybe a match of stamina. I'm confident in that too. You see, seeing Ukyo like this just like changes my whole perspective. It's like, oh my god. I really don't mind that. If there was a team matchup, whoever had to carry the extra burden would lose too. Hey, who are you calling a burden? Don't worry, no one thinks you're a burden, so I think he just means all the girls but you. This kind of an awful thing to hear too. That sure was crazy. Everyone's pretty happy at work, but I think they felt more free tonight since this doesn't have anything to do with work. Kagura, are you thirsty? You should get something to drink, but you shouldn't be alone. Hello! Will it really be okay? Well, it'll just be a little while, but it's not that far, so it might be fine. Just be aware of your surroundings. Oh, you're here for drinks? Hey, it's Ukyo. He's actually kind of mysterious. Maybe it's most bad to come here alone. Then you were probably worried about Shen. You think you probably should have come alone. How was this about that you're around him changed? You weren't able to tell not to be alone? You have no sense of danger. Kagura, I've got a bad feeling about this. What are you doing? Shen! I told you not to walk off alone, you idiot. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say something strange? I did, didn't I? Never mind, it was nothing. Ukyo, what are you doing here? I just wanted some coffee. Alright, we'll be bringing enough for everyone, so don't worry. Ukyo would never do anything bad to us. I know, right? Oh, we're good for tonight. Okay. Really? I suppose I'll accept that. Anyway, see you back over there. Anything else? You sure do get along well, don't you? That's because we've been together since we were born. I don't mean just you and her. I mean Toma and Iki and Kent. Everyone. You're part of this group too. Aren't you, Ukyo? Why do you make you sound like you're an outsider? Well, I'm a little different. I'm both an enemy and an ally. But no matter when and how you'll meet, I know you'll always get along. In fact, I'm kind of jealous. I don't really get what you're trying to say. I don't know, I just wanted to give you a little trouble. Excuse us, we'll get going. Oh, sorry, I'll leave. Don't worry about me. I'm really sorry. I just wanted to make you guys think. What's with him? He wasn't acting strangely like that last time. This was a mistake. I probably shouldn't have invited him here. You should have, because I will cry. Because he is an outsider. It is true. Shin's like the most consistent out of any of the main four. Because Shin, I think, is always our best friend. Along with Sawa. Yeah, so Toma's, like, tried to kill us, and then Inky and Kent, we've, like, had barely any relationship with them in other times. Something I want to ask you all today. I'm listening, though I can already guess. I'm sure you can recall the accident where Kagura fell from the cliff. I'd like to thank you for all your help during that time. Because of you, she was able to be saved in time and begin recovery. As you may know, at this time I was suspected by the police and have been having pushed her from the cliff. To be perfectly honest, this is a troublesome misunderstanding. I'm sure you all saw her spending time with me very closely the entire day yesterday. Does this really seem like the attitude she would have toward her attempted murderer? What are you saying? You're the one who told her to stay close to you. Well, it's pretty obvious that you didn't try to kill her by pushing off her cliff, at least. If you intend to do so, you wouldn't have come straight for us to help. You would have gone to finish her off. Besides that, it was more of a steep slope than a cliff. It's not good enough for a serious murder. You're extremely cool-headed, and I doubt you would have the reasons for those particular elements. That's why I believe we can trust you in this matter. So, what do you want us to do? It seems like the police have some sort of evidence that points me as their suspect. I'd like to find out. After it's found, I would like to make it very clear that whatever happened, it doesn't show I have any criminal interest. And that's the reason why I had this trip arranged for us. If we gather all the members who were there. 1 second. Whee. Okay. And probably trace the evidence of that night. I'm sure as a group we won't miss any vital clues along the way. That's what I believe. But what should we actually do here? That's right, I don't mind talking about the events of that day, but I don't want to do anything dangerous. It's simple, you all pair up the same way you did that day and go the same places you went before. Since it's light out now, we might be able to see things that we couldn't see that night, since the victim herself wasn't interested in pressing charges in a full scene investigation. Oh my god. My phone. I don't know why it's like this today. Ah! Okay. I think it's perfectly possible for everyone here to discover some new clues from that event. The same place as the day. Does that mean you intend to just sit around here? No, just like that night on the accident, I'll go with the cliff with Kagura. That's dangerous! For me? For the victim, I don't trust you. That's okay, mine and Uki will come too, right? Yeah, if you're repeating the actions from that night, mine and I went to search at the top of the cliff after the accident. If it seems like I'm trying to do anything fishy, feel free to stop me by force. Oh, right, if I do this, and if I seem like I'm doing anything weird, do the same. Oh! Huh? You know, just in case. Sure, Kagura, you're okay with this? I love you, Ukiyo. Oh, no. I found anyone. Okay. We wouldn't have enough time for that. This is fine. Oh, right. Since Toma and Sawa ran off alone like idiots that night, you two pair up for safety. Don't call us idiots. Anyways, if you find the picture, don't touch it, but take pictures. Good luck to you all. Sounds interesting. I guess, although it looks like I'm doing this searching with this dude again. I hope that night would have ended that. Well, I'm just gonna go look around inside the premises, so if you want, we could. Let's go, Telma. Sounds good, Sova. Hilky and I are going with you, Cliff, right? It's going to be great working with all of you. I'll try not to get in the way. We're going. Hi, it's all fun to say without us. Nobody really would make any objections to this. I wonder if they all knew this would happen. If they all came here knowing this would happen, then I guess they're all kind of curious. At the very least, we can be sure that Shin isn't doing this out of amusement. I wonder what he's after. What should we do? Let's see. Wow, this forest is dark even during the day. We probably wouldn't be able to see anything at all here at night, so you slept and fell from a place like this. It must have been scary. Hey, Kagura. Do you remember anything walking around here? You walked around that night too. Listen, the thing I want to do today isn't search for evidence. I want you to reclaim your memories of what happened here. What? You want to reclaim your memories too, but... This is the entire reason I brought you back to this lodge, even though it could be dangerous. In other words, I want you to remember that it wasn't me who pushed you off the cliff. If you have even a shred of doubt what comes next, it will be even harder to do. So I want you to try. Shin is sure confident. He's perfectly fine with you remembering what happened. Do you feel the same way? Can you believe that Shin had no intention of pushing you? We're here. This is the place. Where did you fall? This edge is nearby, right? It's light out, but it's hard to spot. You're right. It could have been dangerous for us to be looking around here for her that night. I'll take a look around. Be careful. I'll go with you. I was thinking about a way to lose them, but they left us all on their own anyways. Why is my phone keep wanting to restart? So mean. It's probably this tree sitting over here for a second. Why did you pick the same room as Sawa, idiot? Swap with mine. I'll leave my room too. What, you think you were just coming here with friends? Do you not think ahead at all? What was I supposed to say? What are you saying? Go along with it, idiot. I'm reenacting the conversation. Think, what did you say in response? What did you do? What did I say afterwards? You should have heard it. You don't need to be scared. I didn't do anything to try and make you feel afraid. I was just playing around, isn't that right? Even if it was just for the cliff, nothing would have happened. Kagura, something like this isn't going to be happening again, so don't be scared. It's okay, remember. I said I leave my room. What happened then? What was your reply? After that, I think I... Why you always say things like that? Do you have fun making me feel embarrassed? I'm not poking fun at you. I'm asking seriously. It's actually kind of frustrating that you would ask a question like that. Why is it frustrating? Just think, does this seem like something I joke about? Do you realize I'm your boyfriend? Besides, you followed me into a dark place like this. You think it's just some field trip? You know I'm always ready to have my way with you. I'm going back now! What if I said won't let you? Stop it! Don't joke around! Alright. And then I ran off. Hey, we didn't come from over there. Don't run off, you'll get lost. Shit, you're the worst! Oh really, it's not that it matters, it's fine. You're just going to treat me like a friend anyways. Sheesh, idiot, I told you that's the wrong... Kagura! I remember, it's not your fault, Shin. Well, it's bad that you were teasing me, but you didn't try to make me fall. There's no mistake in that. Hey, you look pale. Did you remember something? Yeah, my heart's still racing. It was really scary. Sorry. I'm sure it's pretty scary even if you weren't pushed off. Sorry for forcing you to remember this. But I'm glad I remembered. I know for sure that you didn't push me, Shin. Now I can trust you completely. Hey, Orion. Orion? Phew, you finally heard me. That was surprising. I suddenly flew really far away from you. Was that think you just saw a memory of this place? It seems like releasing that memory you sealed away out of fear really helped us in separating us. Although it doesn't look like we split up completely yet. Hey, are you really okay? Your eyes look focused somewhere. Oh, we talked too much while Shin was still here. It's good you remembered. If you space out too much, you might fall again. Kagura-shin, we found something that looks like sliding marks. Could you come over here and check this area out? I'll be right there. Oh, over there is the direction you're in your memory you just remembered. Yep, no contradiction there. That's good, that means you totally solved the mystery of how you fell in the cliff in the first place. But then, who's the culprit Shin was talking about, and what did that person do? Whoa, cookies, let's go. If they didn't push you off the cliff, then does that mean they did something down below? 1 hour later. Alright, I'd like to hear the results of everyone's search. Very well, I'll start first. You found markings and traces likely left by the police at the scene where they found her. They were kind of small, but you can see them from the photos on this camera. These kind of look like bloodstains. They are. Ew, that's gross! The issue of the bloodstains are in 2 different places. Both stains are relatively wide areas, so it's likely she lay collapsed in both for a decent period of time. If there are 2 places, does that mean she woke up and moved to a different spot without knowing? Although the theory is a bit reaching, that could explain it. How does that explain any sort of malicious intent, though? Someone moved her. The most interesting of these were the bloodstains on a rock. The blood appears to have been smeared. She received a blow to the back of her head, right? The position is just right for her head to have been hit with it. Couldn't she have hit her head when she fell? That wouldn't be strange. That doesn't explain it. The traces of her slaying down the slope led into the other bloodstain. So you're saying she woke up and moved to the other spot and then fell and hit her head? Still reaching, but it's more probable. It would explain the head trauma. You woke up and moved. Shen, you came for me. But I think the reason police suspect malicious intent is based off of this. If you think about it, the blow to your back of her head wasn't something that happened from merely falling onto a rock. There's a possibility that the suspect came to check if she was still alive after falling, was shocked to see her wake up, then shoved her onto the rock and attempted to finish her off. That's what I would imagine personally. That's terrible. What do you think, Shin? Were you asked anything like that by the police? Yeah, they did ask me that. I see, so that's why. Hey, you already knew that! I'd like to add one more thing. Even if someone committed the crime, it doesn't seem like it was deliberate. I couldn't find any effort in trying to hide the blood stains. I see. Thank you for the detailed analysis. That was very helpful. Unfortunately, we haven't managed to prove her innocence. I suppose so. I didn't expect it to be so easy. What about your group? You went to check the top of the cliff, right? We didn't really find much. Let's see, we found the traces of her skidding off, then we asked if it matched her memories, that's all. What we did see for sure was how well she and Shin were getting along. The lodge owner and I really didn't find anything either, so we came right back. What about you, Salma and Toma? Well, you see... did you find something? We acted separately that night, so we kind of just wandered around trying to remember what we did. But we did find something pretty crazy a ways from the scene. Look, here, look at the picture. It's a bloody handprint. It really does look that way. We found them here and there. I wonder if it's Kagura's blood. That's pretty likely. If not, it means someone else is bleeding really badly around here. We also found a bunch of footprints that looked like someone walked around the area. Here, they had worn away quite a bit, and they walked over the same place over and over, so it's hard to distinguish the shoe prints. The police might be able to figure it out. I think so too. Alright, we should submit this evidence to police. Wait, just a minute. This makes it sound like there really is a culprit. Don't we all go searching the evidence to prove your innocence, Shin? What are these hand and footprints? And it's almost like the person who pushed Kagura is shaken and wandering around confused. Yeah, that sounds about right. What about this evidence is enough to prove anyone's innocence? It looks like the evidence that Shin committed a crime. This is evidence to prove that there was really a culprit. That is nothing to show that I'm the one who did it. Don't make excuses. If it was you, then who was it? No idea. Maybe it was you. Anyways, now we can say this with near certainty: there was a culprit behind this incident. The culprit had some reason for knocking Kagura out and then fled the scene while still upset. Seeing how clearly shaken they were, they still didn't care about leaving hand and footprints and returned home. We have no idea why they didn't come forward. They might have just watched the police take me away. Of course, your clear understanding of what happened makes it highly likely that they are your suspect. Well, no, it's not Ukyo, because remember the last time we played Shinzuru and got a bad ending? Ukyo killed us, but he told us he wasn't the one who was doing all of this. So it's not Ukyo. So I think it might be Toma, because he went off alone, and he's Toma. And then there's the stupid love triangle thing that they mentioned in this route. It's an interesting story, but it seems like she could have been conscious after falling.
What, really?
I don't know for sure. We should ask her. Kagura, do you have any memories of the time right before you were rescued? I don't remember. I see. Shin seemed to have some suspicions that you were conscious before we found you. He came to ask both Ikkyu and I about it. Where did this idea come from? It was just a possibility. Judging from what the police said, it seemed like there was a culprit. If it's Toma, he needs to be arrested. Well, no, because this is a bad ending, though. So if it's Toma, he's just gonna kill us. But I also got the impression that the crime was committed on the impulse. If that was the case, she must have said or done something to trigger that impulse of the culprit. If she hadn't, there wouldn't be a reason for the person to harm her like that. But she had fallen off the cliff. It was just an injury. And she was likely asking for help. It wouldn't be very normal for her to do something harmful to the person trying to do that. That's just something we need to think about. You never know what could have caused him to snap. This is all too vague. It's possible you pushed her off the cliff and didn't harm her, and then didn't know she was alive and tried to finish her off. That way, if Nikki will explain this far more easily, don't you think? That might be easier, but wouldn't make sense. Everything we've been talking about says her falling was not intentional. Even Kagura, the victim, has been denying it from the beginning. Yeah, I think we can say for sure that falling off the cliff was an accident, but we can't say the same about what happened afterwards. But still, everything we've talked about makes you shouldn't seem really suspicious. Yeah, I admit that the suspicion is kind of on me. It's not a little. No one has time to do anything like that to her. You had as much time as needed before calling us, but everyone else went off to search for her at the same time. No, we weren't all together. If you remember, Sawa and Toma went off on their own.
That's terrible. Are you suspecting Sawa now?
Ha, so it's okay to suspect me? Oh, mine. That look from mine says, yes it is! Sawa's a girl's girl. She would not do this, okay? But Toma would do it. I'm suspecting anyone in particular. I'm just knowing the possibilities. Just like Shin had the opportunity to commit the crime, Sawa and Toma had their chances as well. While I was gathering evidence, everyone was giving directions. They had plenty of time for themselves. Just for the sake of fairness, I will also say that the possibility that Yuki and I did as well. Okay. We're the ones who sent off to work at various places. No one would have seen us commit the crime. Now then, who exactly was it who was committing the crime? Thank you so much for your fair and unbiased comments. Let's leave the rest to police. I doubt we're going to get anywhere now if we try to discover the culprit. That's true. The sun is starting to set, so we should all go home tomorrow. Let's just copy the photos of the evidence and have Ken, Ukyo, and myself hold on to a copy. That way, regardless of who the culprit is, it will reach the police station through someone. It could literally be anyone but Sawa. Sawa is our girl, okay? Thanks to everyone.
I don't like this. I didn't intend to come here for something like this.
Sorry, mine. I came here for exactly that. Sawa still isn't going to bed. She has kind of a scary look on her face ever since this evening's talk. She hasn't even changed into her pajamas. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you going to sleep? You can turn off the lights if you want. I'll be a little longer. There's some things I want to think about. What's wrong with her? I wonder if she's still upset because she was treated as a suspect. I want to ask her, but it doesn't seem like she wants to talk about it. Oh well, there's no sense in dwelling over it. Let's just go sleep first. Ugh! Hey, wasn't that voice just now, Sawa? Wake up, turn on the lights! I know, nobody's in the other bed. What should we do? Should we go outside? The culprit isn't out there with an axe or anything, right? And the door's unlocked? Oh, wait, no, that probably makes sense. Sawa probably opened it to go outside. Okay, Ryan, calm down. Anyways, we need to go check on Sawa. Sawa! Sawa, are you okay? Oh, Shin and Tomer are already here. Calm down, breathe deeply. You're okay now. Everyone is here, right? Someone pushed me. What did you say? I was going to the bathroom, and when I got upstairs, someone was there. Then they pushed me. They're there. I'm sure I was scared, but it's all okay now. We're not okay. There's a criminal here. They're really here. Yeah, you're right. Why would they attack you? Huh? The criminal we talked about should have been aiming for Kagura. Why would they attack you? And you're absolutely sure you were pushed? Calm down and try to remember. We talked about something like that earlier. Maybe it's because you felt the way you were touched. Could be possible. Just try to remember. Now that you mention it, you might be right. Right, so calm down first. Okay. Well, that's a relief. Looks like she totally calmed down. But I wonder what really happened. Was it really the culprit? Pretty impressive, though. If someone really did push her, they can put on quite the act. Huh? Is everyone in their rooms? Of course I was in bed, although it seems like the three suspects in question were all up. Suspects? Wait, me too? Well, I think someone pushed Sawa because they thought it was us. If it was at night and it was dark and we were just leaving to go to the bathroom, then they might have been trying to take out us and just happened to take out Sawa instead. It was a pretty established tactic for culprits in mystery stories to be faked attacked by someone. I'm not faking anything. Someone pushed my shoulder. It's true. Weren't you saying... We weren't saying you really did. I was just saying the possibility. It's not even a possibility. Why would I ever do something like that? Let's see. But if you were trying to dispose of evidence, that was someone approaching and put on this act. No way! Well, it's true that it's a possibility. Regardless, I think it would be best if everyone stayed inside their own rooms for tonight. Whether we're attacked by a culprit or treated as a suspect, nothing good will result in it. Of course, I'm directing this at the culprit who wants to dispose of evidence. Kagura? Regardless of whether Sawa's fall was an accident or an act is even more dangerous for you. The culprit in question is the criminal who tried to kill you after all. I used to think they didn't intentionally try to hurt you, but I'm just being naive. That kind of sounds like Toma though, doesn't it? Used to think he didn't try to intentionally harm you, but now you're not so sure. You know, like his whole route. The culprit is determined enough to eliminate people who interfere. They might attack you directly. After all, you were the one to remember exactly what would have happened at the bottom of the cliff. It would be bad news for them. What should we do, Kagura? What could we even do? You should stay in my room for tonight. I'll watch over you. Toma, can you go sleep somewhere else? Sir, would you mind lending him another room? Okay, I don't mind. Sawa, you go stay with mine. Well, that would be safest, but is this okay with you, Kagura? With those doubtful eyes, this is an emergency and won't do anything inappropriate. She might not be wary if you're doing something inappropriate. Are you trying to say it's because she suspects me of being the culprit? Isn't that true? You're one of the three main suspects. It'd be safer if she avoided you. I can't trust anyone else. Oh, so you revealed your thoughts. I don't want her to be with someone else right now, not even Toma or Sawa. You know, Shin, I can't trust you either. I'm not saying you're the culprit, but you still might take advantage of this situation as a man would. I'm not that desperate for some action. Oh, really? Well then, how about this? Since she's in the most dangerous position, she should choose where she feels safest. What? It should be a person she can meet most confidently, says has zero chance of being the culprit. There's nobody here who would object to that, right? God, you choose whose room you want to sleep in. What? So, what are you going to do? Who do you think is the safest option? Who's the safest? Oh! Oh! Okay. Definitely the least safest. Wait, are you really okay with me? Well, he is like your older brother. He's the safest bet, right? We told you to choose, so I'm not going to complain. But I'll be staying in the room too. That be alright? What? Wait a second, then where are she going to sleep? There are only 2 beds, you know. You and I will share the bed. Excuse me, sir. This facility has a batting cage, right? Why would a place like this have something like that? Yes, it does. Why do you ask? Please let me bat. I need a weapon. I'll make sure it's a wooden one. A weapon? Is a wooden bat really okay? If you want a weapon, something else would be more suitable. If it was a real weapon, it could end up dangerous for me in a scuffle too. No, he's gonna kill /slash kidnap /slash assault us. We're dying tonight. We've got a few more days, so this is definitely sketchy. You sure it keeps a cool head saying something scary like that? I understand. I'll lend you that. Thank you. I never thought we'd sleep next to each other again. I didn't expect to be so wrecked by it because I'm surprised. But it seems like you still think of me as your older brother, and to be honest, I feel the same way too. But this does kind of feel strange. Could you face the other way when you sleep? You're all grown up, you're in your first Eastern, even though you were so little before. What's wrong? Are you trembling? It's okay, don't worry, I'll be by your side. Hey, if you do anything to her, I'll kill you. I won't do it. Okay, why did I think that Toma was talking to Shin? He was talking to us. Look, it's way funnier if he was talking to Shin, okay? Because he shouldn't be talking to us. I'm sorry. If I was going to turn out like this, I never should have let you come back here. I should have stopped Shin. It's just like Shin. I never thought it would be dangerous, but I was naive. I let you feel afraid. I'm a failure as a guardian. I'm sorry. Because you tried to kill us. Just get some rest. I'll hold your hand until you fall asleep. No! Go away! Creep! I wonder if it's really possible to stay the same way as we were before. If it is possible, you can still come to me at least. I don't like him! Good morning! Looks like you made it safely to the morning. That's good. Gee, Shin was so nervous too. It makes us kind of antsy too. Anyways, you should go downstairs. I'm sure everyone else is up. You've got to be joking! I'm leaving! Wow, they're already at it. I could hardly sleep last night. Just look at the condition of my skin. You know, not that I'm asking you to leave or anything. I'm just saying, since you're here, why don't you get something to eat before you go? I want to leave a place like this as soon as possible. There wouldn't be much of a difference if you left now or in an hour. Oh, good morning, Kagura. What a nice problem to wake up to. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm sorry, but could someone carry this pot of stew to the terrace? The terrace? Why are you out on the terrace? Oh, what common people! Owner, I'll help. Thank you, Shin. I'll leave it to you. I won't help. That's fine. Just wait here by yourself. It'll be nice to have some peace and quiet. Sheesh, Shin is always saying things like that to start arguments. It's no wonder Rika doesn't like him. Oh, good morning, Kagura. It looks like you're safe. That's a relief. Oh, Sawa, good morning. Shin and Toma seem to be safe too. That's good. Ah, she's kind of limping. She might have sprained her ankle when she fell down the stairs last night. Last night was awful. My leg hurts and I had bad treatment. Couldn't sleep at all. I see. She could have slept in the room with you. Whoa. Huh? Hey, what are you doing? My shoes! Oh, sorry about that. I guess I tripped in some of the shoes. Still upright, though. Oh, there's nothing around here. Stumble on. Sorry about that. I'll clean up everyone's shoes. Oh, okay, so he's getting the shoes dirty so then he can track the footprints and compare the footprints, right? Just so you know, if I even catch a scratch on my shoes, I'll cut you to pieces. Got it, Kagura. Help me out. She will. What? Looks like you're having fun. Kent, good morning. Morning, should we help too? That's okay, we can handle this, Kagura. Sheesh, now he's making things harder on you too. You know, you could just complain about this treatment once in a while. Woo, this is hard work. Not sure about do it. No, oh, the smell's still here and still little cracks in the seams. And what's Shin doing? Why does he have a camera? Take pictures of every little detail. What? Be sure the patterns on the bottom of the shoes. They're shoe prints at the scene of the crime. You really are an idiot. You should realize that at least. You're the one who needs to explain herself. She's a normal person living a normal life. So shoe prints are found at the scene. The culprit will likely dispose of the same shoes when they got home. If we don't have a chance to record them now, we won't have another chance. Oh, wait, so does that mean he spilled the stone on purpose for this? And could that mean that Shin was the one who suggested eating out on the terrace? Hurry up before they notice. Ah! Shin, you cleaned my shoes perfectly, right? Yeah, see for yourself. We can probably take one of the pictures with everyone wearing their shoes. Yeah. Should I do it? I can do it myself. It could be Rika too, but I don't feel like Rika has a reason to kill us in this route. We can finally go home! Finally! It was so long, longest 3 days ever! Ah, we can finally go home. It feels like it's been a weeks. I guess we're not the only ones. And I've got some work tomorrow. I might not be able to work with my leg like this. Mine, could you sub for me? Oh, okay. I feel like we're getting thrown back into reality. But in case reality is a welcome change. I feel the same way. Everyone seems to be happy to do Shin's bidding. I wonder if he's able to fulfill his goal. It seems like he has no intention on telling us who the culprit is. Do you know who it is? Anyways, everyone, let's return to Tokyo. It was quite thrilling 3 days, wasn't it? Did you all have fun? Oh, the only one who's actually having fun was you, mister. We're back! Oh, lovely Tokyo, we missed you! Well, I guess we're splitting up here. Splitting up? That sounds a bit sad. Everyone, I'll see you later. By the way, where are you going, Ukyo? That's a secret. But if you give me a call, I'll show up whenever you want. I see, that's good then. Thank you for not killing us, Ukyo. Just who was that guy anyway? It seems like even Shin doesn't know. He was a mysterious person. I'm leaving. Please don't call me ever again. See ya. Remember, I helped you out. I'm looking forward to hearing the results. When we return, we should try analyzing the information as well. I'm going home too. Thanks for everything. Bye-bye. Well, I guess I'll get going too. Toma, wait a minute. What is it? Just to be safe, I want her to stay at my place today. Can you come too? Huh, by her, does he mean you, Kagura? Me, but you don't like it when I'm around. This is an emergency, and we can't just let her stay alone at my place, right? My mom is working late, so we'll really be alone together. Or does older brother Toma really think it's okay for me and her to spend the night alone together? So, am I her bodyguard or something? Exactly, you got a problem with that? Not really, fine, I'll go. Thanks. Wait, why are you both completely ignoring what she wants? You could at least ask her if she has a problem with this. Hey, what are you standing around for? Let's go. I said it's dangerous. You didn't hear me? Well, look how things are going. If it looks safe, you can go home. Just come with me for now. I guess you won't listen. Seriously, we came all the way back to Tokyo and we can't even go home. You sure got a lot of patience, but I guess you don't have to go along with it for now. You probably don't remember, but this is my room. You can sleep here. Tom and I will sleep in the living room. Yeah, I don't care where. So this is Shin's room. I got a problem with that. Tell him we're right. I know, right? We got rights, okay? That's a big stereo. What kind of device is it? I think I've seen it before. Oh, right. There was a similar device when we went to the after-school club with Shin. It's an amp. What else could it be? Oh, I guess you wouldn't remember. That complicates things. Oh, let's see. I guess you could say it's like a speaker for musical instruments. When did you start playing an instrument? That doesn't matter. Were you inspired by her when she started her band? I wasn't inspired by anyone. Damn it. That's why I didn't want to let anyone in here. You're the one who forced us to come in here. Alright, we're going to make something eat. Come with me. Uh-oh. He's a little mad now. I haven't seen shit like that in a long time. I guess he didn't really want us to see this. Or maybe he just always wants this when you come to things related to you. It's hard to tell sometimes, but it looks like you really are loved. You awake? Oh, it's Shin. I'm coming in. What are you doing? Don't look around people's desks without permission. You're the one who left all this stuff out in the open. Besides, the only things in here are sheet music and reference books. All the music is pretty famous. Maybe he was just practicing all the songs you've ever played. When you get home, you should check to see if you have the same sheet music. Why are you grinning like that? Don't tell me you remember something stupid. Good night! More importantly, there's something I want to ask you when I got the chance. What else could it be? When we stayed at the lodge, I managed to find evidence I was looking for. If the police get it, I'm sure the culprit will be arrested soon. But from my guess, the things that a culprit wants to hide most isn't the crime itself. What does that mean? Why would a criminal want to hide beside their crime? I may expose everything, and some might result in some painful emotions for you too. That's why I want to ask you first. Do you know who did it? Can you guess their motive? Do you have the courage to ask and hear the answer? Regardless, I do intend for you to hear it if you aren't prepared. If you feel better knowing you knew it ahead of time. So do you know who the person who was pushed you? I see, so you still suspect me, that's fine. Just so you know, if I had intended to kill you, I would have been more thorough. I wouldn't have done something stupid like not going to see if you were alive and finishing you off. That's the end of that. Good night. But there's no mistaking that the person who found you in that memory was Shin. But if it wasn't Shin, then so many suspects are pretty limited. No way, that's not even... I don't want to think about it. Okay, 25th. We have no lines, okay. August 25th. Why would a criminal hide besides their crime? Their search history. Good morning. You've got the usual work day. Mine said this before, but it's like stepping into reality again. Are you prepared? Think you can do your job, right? Anyways, you should get up. Are you up? I'm coming in. Oh, it's Shin. You've got work off school, right? I have school, but I'll walk you with you and lock you up here. Alright, you need to leave with Shin. Hey, are you planning to stay here too? If you're going to stay, I'll need to go home for a bit after work. We love August 25th! Let's see, it should be fine. Nothing happened yesterday. Kagura, if anything happens on your way home, call me right away. Toma will have you work too, right? Look after her. I know. Well, I guess you should get ready and just head over to work. We're going to have to thank the manager for looking at the cafe all alone. Huh, mine. Why are you standing out here?
Oh, good morning. Wait, did you come here together? I didn't realize you two were so close.
We both stayed over at Shin's place. It's nothing like that. More importantly, is the cafe not open?
That's right, the manager isn't here yet. Toma, you had a key, right?
Yeah, I have it. Wait a sec.
That's good. I couldn't get into the cafe, so I didn't know what to do.
Oh, I wonder where the manager is. Oh,
What is it?
there's a letter. I'm tired from working for 3 days straight. I'll be taking some time off. Laka.
So that's what that was.
I guess the three of us will just have to open up shop day. I hope I didn't forget anything.
I realize you're really coming at us mercilessly. I think I would prefer not to come back.
Okay, enough complaining. Mine, could you go check the inventory?
Roger that.
I know they were grumbling about not remembering procedures and not wanting to return to reality, but the day is already over.
It was still pretty rough, though.
Good work today. I could walk you at least part of the way home. I'm right here until after you get changed. Hey, you done for today? Fool, what are you doing here? What happened to school? The teacher canceled classes today. Want to go somewhere?
Oh, what are you saying? Go home and study for exams.
I can take a little break. I feel the police could come knocking at any time when I'm at home, so I've been kind of restless. Are you seriously that delicate? Hey, you're the one who always wanted the three of us to go do things. What gives? You in a rush to get home or something? Not really. Then come with us for a while. Where? You'll know where when you see. Hey, this place seems really familiar. It's called, oh right, Crayfish Park. Crawfish Park? Crayfish? Crawfish. It's more like a garden than a park. Is there really any crawfish here? I'm sure you don't remember. The three of us came to play here pretty often as kids. There were swarms of crawfish here for a while, so they named it Crawfish Park ourselves. I remember that. Thinking back, they were probably released by someone living nearby. Oh no, it's a invasive species. Oh god. You're probably right. We finished them up like crazy. Oh, you guys saved the environment! Yeah, then our parents got mad and told us to return. No! Your parents ruined the environment! I think they were just scared. You can say that again. So do you remember something like that? Do you remember? You probably don't, huh? Anyways, I want to help her reclaim her memories like that. So then you do some of the things we did back then. For example, there's the newspaper here. That'll work. We just have to roll it up. Is this the rock, paper, scissors game where the winner hits the loser? You have nostalgic, right? Are we seriously going to play rock, paper, scissors at our age? I don't really care, but still. Let's go to the area over there. Is this really time to be doing this? Why are we both acting so calm? Oh! You just wanted to hit me as hard as you could, didn't you? It's no fun if you didn't do it seriously. Don't act like we're just kids. That really hurt. Let's try and make it hurt, idiot. Oh, I see. So that's how it is. Yep, that's how it is. Alright then, I'm not going to hold back either. Bring it on. Hello. Why are you guys getting so worked up? Rock, paper, scissors! Oh. Let's pay you back. They're not going to hit you like that if you lose, are they? I just hope they aren't that immature. Rock, paper, scissors! Ouch. That was good. He went easy on you. Rock, paper, scissors! Oh crap, you lost again and Shin won. Oh! Wow, you're merciless. I didn't hold back a bit. Didn't feel like it! Honestly, I want you to... Oh, so just want to hit you, Toma. Right back at you. Rock, paper, scissors! That hurt! Quit complaining. Rock, paper, scissors! Rock, paper, scissors! Damn it. You really make me mad. What are we doing here? This is so irrelevant. I won't forgive you for this. I won't forgive you either. I actually seriously don't like you. We agree on that, at least. Guys, isn't this turning into a fight? I'll go buy drinks. Alright. Oh, damn, I didn't bring any money. Toma lend me your wallet. Sure. But seriously though, Shin wasn't holding back when he was saying me earlier. He even rolled up a newspaper. Really hurts when you pull out all your free strength in it. He hit you pretty hard too, are you okay? Sheesh, your hand's all red. He doesn't really think you're still in elementary school or something.
I know, right? At least Toma held back when he did it. Shin, is that really how you should be treating your girlfriend?
But I never thought the three of us would get to spend time like this together again. This is the last month. I know it caused you a lot of suffering, but to be honest, I was a little bit happy. The three of us got to talk like those old times, and I feel like it was way back to being your older brother. This whole month has been really nostalgic, and I wish the three of us could continue to spend time like this together. Huh, Shin's pretty late. There's a vending machine right over there. I'll give him a call. Hey Shin, where on earth did you go to? The supermarkets were just not just the vending machine. What? All I had was better coffee and tea. You're still that picky? Whatever, just get back over here. The drinks don't matter that much. Thanks to you, Toma, all I managed to find was orange soda. Yeah, so sorry about that. So what did you get for us? Black and green tea. Take whichever one you want. Are you trying to give us a hard time? You already know that I prefer coffee. Oh really? We haven't hung out in a while. Sorry, I forgot. More importantly, Toma, thanks for lending me your wallet. I'll pay you back tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Shin doesn't seem happy. Is he that displeased about the orange soda? It's not like he's that childish, is he? That means whatever he went off to do, he doesn't have time to finish because he got called back, right?
August 20, we survived!
Not for long.
Good morning!
You haven't woken up to your own place in a while. Your apartment is really great. It's really relaxing. Although this isn't really the time to be relaxing. I wonder what could happen. Huh, someone's here. Is it Shin?
Morning, could you come with me?
Wow, making designs with zero explanation like always.
We're going to Toma's place, not his apartment. We're going to his parents' house.
Oh, he actually explained it.
It would be suspicious if I'm not alone, so we'll say the three of us are going to hang out, so just follow along.
I'll be right there.
Wait, is this really Toma's house? It's really close.
It's like 2 buildings away from yours and Shin's place. Your parents' house is only 3 buildings away, too. No wonder you all became friends. Hello, who is it?
It's Shin. It's nice to see you.
Wait, Shin, could this girl be Kagura? This really takes me back. I see you're still getting along with Toma. Did you guys come for a visit? Toma was just here a minute ago, but he took his car somewhere.
Hi, he was here today.
Wait, really?
I guess we just missed him. I see. All 3 of us were supposed to go drive somewhere today.
Wow, what a lie. Oh, he was going with you? He could have at least told me about this.
He's probably embarrassed to talk about hanging out with his childhood friends. I'm sure you could tease him when he gets back.
I'll do just that. You two take care.
Thank you. I'll get going.
Why would he lie like that? He found out as soon as Toma got home.
Why you look so worried? Don't worry. As soon as Toma hears about this, he'll just make something up to go along. I think.
So, you're not sure?
Anyways, the only thing I wanted to do was check whether or not he borrowed the car, so it's fine they have doubts. So, he did borrow it. Confirms my suspicion.
By confirming it, does that mean all we heard is that all?
How can Toma borrowing a car confirm anything? Where did Toma go? Where would you like to go? I'll go with you wherever you want today, so I won't complain. I think it's going to end up making you feel really awful tomorrow. I want to make up for it today. You should have fun today. At least, where do you want to go? Are you trying to show me some consideration? It wouldn't be fun for you if we just studied. It would help, but thanks. Then I guess I'll accept your offer with gratitude. I told you already. The x solves the equation, so my calculation is right. Did you take exams last year? You already forgot about all this?
Girl, of course she forgot. She lost her memories, and everyone knows cramming is temporary. Everything she had besides constant and sync is ingrained in her body is all gone.
I can't tell if we're studying together or I'm just explaining things to you. Although, explaining to you might help me remember better, so this could be a good study. It is a good study method. You got this. Ever since I started studying seriously, I realized something I really like studying. Well, I don't know if it's studying itself, but it's fun to gain new knowledge and enjoy reading and going to class. If I had given up on going to college because of my family's financial situation, I guess I really wanted to go. The reason I started working towards getting a scholarship is having such ambitions thought is because of you. You were working really hard and it surprised me, and I started asking myself if I was really trying. I'm really grateful you made me realize all this. So that's why, to me, you're an inspiration or admirable, never mind, let's just keep going. Doing all these things today sure made time fly by. Is the day almost over? Hey, why don't you spend the night? I refuse. I don't have any alternative motives. No, Kagura, don't let him fool you! What's with that look? Well, I already know I'm the one who cast doubt on himself. It's not like that tonight, I'm gonna get really anxious when I'm alone. Anyways, I intend to meet up with him tomorrow, and then we'll have to talk about everything. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea how he'll respond to all this. When I'm done, what I can do to solidify the case against him, but that's not a defense. It's totally Toma. I just want to lay a strong foundation so he can talk his way out of it. On the off chance he's prepared to use force, I don't know what's going to happen. I doubt it'll be much on the level of just a punch. There's an incident at the lodge after all. There's a good chance that it was just an accident, but we can't be certain. If he really tried to eliminate Sawa because she interfered with him destroying evidence, then he's probably prepared to go all the way. If I decide to expose the truth, he would probably resist. I really hope his resistance doesn't cross over into the line of physical confrontation, but if so. So he's saying Toma might try to silence Shin. But Kent and Ukyo have evidence that was found at the lodge too. There wouldn't be no point in just silencing Shin, right? He hasn't given up yet. That's why he took the car today, to go and destroy the evidence. But I think the truth has to come out, and this is for your sake and for also his sake. That's why I'm going to expose everything. I need to put my emotions aside regardless of how you and he react to facing the truth. I need to find that determination. That's why I want you nearby tonight. I'll tell my mom about you staying over, and I'll sleep on the couch. I swear I won't do anything to you. I just want you to know that you're my ally in this. Please stay here tonight. Yeah, that was just the best way to get Toma to not leave. I wouldn't do anything to you that you would dislike, and it's not like I think that there's a need to observe you. There really isn't a need to protect you in my house either. None of this is necessary. I won't break my promise. I won't do anything to you tonight. I guess you can't help it tonight. He's going this far to explain it. It sounds like he's really serious about it. And besides, on the off chance he does do something, you can't give him a swift kick and ask Toma to defend your honor. More importantly, you might need some determination for tomorrow too. Can you remember that memory, or are you just trying to remember it, or do you not want to remember it? August 27th, which leads us to our last day. Alright then, yeah, after work. You know, after crossing, after you leave the cafe and turn the corner, under a highway? Yeah, there. Let's meet there. Hold on a second. Are you up? I'm gonna leave the room, so just wait a sec before you start changing. Sorry, it's nothing anyways. Is that okay with you? Alright, see you after work. Good morning. It seems like Shin was setting up some sort of meeting. I guess we're going to settle this after work. Were you listening? Today after work, headed over with Toma to the crossing by the cafe. He knows the place I'm talking about. I doubt it'll happen. Anything will happen, but be careful just in case. Anyways, I'll go outside, so get dressed. Yeah, I guess I can't blame him. But it seems really harsh to have to say something like be careful about Toma. I'm sure Shin is the one suffering the most right now out of everyone. Hey, good morning. Did anything happen to stay over at Shin's last night? I thought I heard your voice on the phone this morning. I dropped by your place on the way here, but no one was home, so I was right? Even without your memories, you still choose Shin. I see, but it is true that you trust him enough to spend the night with him alone. Let's get back to work.
And that was our last choice. Ah, work's done. You have to go to the main spot. Go work. I've got iced coffee. You want some? You probably should take it. There's a lot I want to talk about with you about. Is he gonna poison us? I guess you should take it. It seems like Shin doesn't intend to tell you everything. I'm sure you'll already make guesses about a lot of this, but I want to talk to you regardless. But telling you all of this will only give me a moment of respite. After that, everything will come crumbling down. Everything that you, Shin, and I have built over the last 20 years, it will all be gone. Do you remember this place when we were little? All three of us came here and got lost. Wait, wasn't the place where Shin told us to meet closer to the cafe? Back then, we thought it was really far away, but it wasn't even 20 minutes from the neighborhood where we lived. I was fully on town protecting you both, but in reality, I was so afraid that I didn't know what to do. I'm still afraid, but I'm afraid of you disliking me and of Shin hating me. It's been a month since that time. Ever since then, I feel like I've been on the edge in complete fear that everything would collapse. Sometimes I even wonder if I did already gone crazy. Telma? I don't know what's the best thing to do now, but there's only one thing I want to make absolutely clear. And that is, I could never forgive anything or anyone that would hurt you, Kagura. I really don't want you to know the truth. Ever since you lost your memories, you had started relying on me again, just like you did before you started going out with Shin. It made me really happy. I felt like we had returned to the past. But that was too cruel. All this time I've been convincing myself that you already belonged to Shin. But then the change in events gave me hope. I thought that the three of us could go back to the way it was before. If only I were stronger, if only I had help fulfill your own hopes and dreams. But that's right, this is the only way I could think of to protect those dreams. Hey, what are you saying? Tomo, what's wrong? Oh, yeah. What, dizziness? Kagura, are you okay? Could have been that drink? Don't have to worry, I won't betray your trust, and Shin will be with us too. All you have to do is stay there and keep dreaming. You won't suffer or feel any pain. Wait, what are you doing to her? Stop it! Good night, Kagura. May you dream in peace forever. Stop! We died! And another death added to the list. Okay. Whoa! Option. Oh no. Cancel. We want album. Endings. Okay. Yeah, we have all good. So we need to hit the normal. And then we now have all of Shin's endings. So we are done with Shin's route. Okay. So I guess the next is to do Iki's normal ending. Do you know Ukiyo? I do not know Ukiyo. Do we know Ukiyo? Okay. Well, let's get started on Iki's normal ending. We will not get through all of it, obviously, and next week I am off of streaming, but the following week we will be doing an extra long stream and doing the entirety of News Teacher Final Scene. So we will be finishing Iki's route once the new year starts back. Whoa! And we speedrun this! Hey, are you alive? I'm not alive. What if I see I'm not? Okay, let's go Iki. Thank goodness you're alive. Whee! Good ending. Normal ending. Okay, we need to go save 3. Okay. So we start here. Whoa! What even isn't Ukiyo? I know. Is he like the most violated
boyfriend of any of them? Maybe. Whoa! Ryan, we didn't have to leave you. Let's go. Okay, but again, in the real good ending, he didn't leave us either. He became our child, okay? And that is the best ending humanly imaginable. Alright. I dream about that day I left him at a gray house station west of Santa Fe. We were 17 and it was sweet and it was true. Still I knew what I had to do. My voice is too dead for this right now. Whee! Guess I should actually drink my cocoa. How's everyone's day going? Good, bad, happy, sad, death, life, poison. Me. I don't know if anyone... Oh shit, I clicked on Spade World. Is that okay? Which one's the Spade World? Okay, he is the Spade World. Okay, sweet. Okay, we didn't mess up. Ah, Kagura, are you awake? Oh wait, that's Ryan. How do you feel? Does it hurt anywhere? Can you see me? My super weird commercial for English class ends in the world ending. That was actually really fun. The world ending is really fun. I'm glad you see it. Okay, I don't think this matters. Oh good, you still remember what we talked about between worlds. And you look like you're fine for now. I'm relieved, for now at least. Alright, enough fooling around. I'll tell you my name again. My name's Orion. You remember, right? I'm the spirit partner from now on, so let's get going. Now then, we're going to talk to your family first, right? Hearing information from your family would fill in the blanks in your memories. But the only problem is, it looks like you live here in this place all by yourself. You see, while you were sleeping, I took a look around, and it looks like your place is a studio apartment. Nice lighting, large storage space, separate bathroom, indoor laundry, and the building's not that old. There's an intercom with a monitor. Okay, back. Okay. Now I'm wrapping up Frenemies episode 6. Ooh, know exactly what you're doing. Yep. There's an intercom. I say apartment unit has its own auto lock and code. It looks like your security is pretty good. Just judging from your appearance, you seem to be either a high schooler or college age. The problem is that you have no relatives nearby to talk to. I don't know if you're just living alone for now, or if you're all alone in this world. Hey now, how does it feel when you look around your room? Can you remember anything? I see, I guess it can't really be that easy. You're already sleeping with the pajamas on, so it's pretty clear that you're in your own apartment, and that this is your room. For now, why don't you go look around your room, like in the drawers and stuff? I can't touch the human world, so I haven't been able to check in here. What I was able to figure out by looking around is that you live alone, and that is sometime in August. See, your calendar is at August right now. For August, the weather is actually pretty nice. Anyway, see if you can search your room for any clues. Pens, stationery, envelopes. Nothing to tell us what kind of person you were. Just a bunch of random stuff here, nothing to see. What's that on the back? This is a girly comic book. You don't have to hide this. Nothing that looks like an album. If there were any pictures, they could trigger some strong memories. Looks like a lot of difficult books. Basic psychology, current clinical psychology. Were you studying psychology before school? It's the bed you're just sleeping in. Even though you're just sleeping in, it's so neat. Now that I think of it, you instinctively made your bed as soon as you woke up, huh? It's just full of empty snack boxes. You know, no offense, but these hats look kind of out of season. It's August, so I think you'd have more summer hats out. Just me? Were you working on an essay for school? Oh, it's a notebook. Let's check on it later. You're sleeping with the air conditioner on. That makes sense why I feel so nice in here. Makes sense. Hey! There's your school ID. Alright, this should tell us a lot of information. Looks like your name was exactly as you remembered it after all. Also, you're a college student, first year psychology major. Your school address is here too. Looks like you're able to keep going over school for a while. It still throws me off that we have the same major. Wait, it's August right now. Isn't that a summer break then? Even though I'm a spirit, I seem to know a lot about when the schools are on break. I'm very knowledgeable about human life, aren't I? Wait a minute, that means we're so lucky! You're free during this month. You might be able to get your memories back before you're exposed to other people's cruelty and greed. Meeting other people might help you remember, but it's also easier to get tricked, so it's really lucky that you can move around during summer break like this. Let's shoot for the end of the month. I'll do my best to help. Let's go for it. Alright then, let's see. Oh, I saw his cell phone. That's the ultimate source of info. Let's check it out. What's in it? You might remember something from your phone history. I hope there are clear names in there like Mom or Dad or my friend. Oh, new info already. Looks like today's August 1st. See, it's displayed on the screen. Alright, we have an entire month of summer break. August 1st. Alright, let's look through some of your contacts. Maybe you have some family members' phone numbers in there. If that fails, we can look through your old messages to see who you got along with. What? What is this? You've got a call already! You haven't even looked yet! Wait a second. You weren't going to answer that, were you? I know I said this many times before, but if the other person has bad intentions, you can't let them on that you have amnesia. For example, maybe the person has a one-sided love toward you and he actually gave you a lot of trouble. Do you have the ability right now to believe that anyone who tells you at this point? What if you need to stay far away from this caller? You need to find information and act carefully so that you're not in any danger. Oh, right, your phone is still ringing, wasn't it? It's still ringing. What's going on? It seems like this person is pretty determined. We should wait another minute just in case. It looks like the caller's name is EQ, huh? Is this a real nickname or something? Is it a real name? Is this a guy or girl? If it's a nickname, it should probably be a friend or someone from school. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but maybe we should answer it. We might get some information. Ah, you finally answered. It's me. You have a day off of work today, too, right? Are you free? Want to go somewhere? Where do you want to go? Let's relax today. Wait. It's already awkward enough to have a conversation. Now he wants us to go somewhere? What will we do? I've got plenty of time. You can pick where you want. That's not the point. We don't care about the place. You worked up the courage to answer your phone in the first place, so he can at least share some details about your relationship. How you guys met, what you guys are feeling towards him. Is it too much to ask for? Oh, this is bad. Try and make conversation for now. What do we say? Where would you like to go? Okay. Whatever you want. Want to see a movie or come here? Oh, if you're not going to come over my place, then you better be prepared. Prepared for what? I'm kidding. You don't have to get all quiet all of a sudden. I really don't mind where we go for a date. I just want to see you. A date? Does that mean you two are lovers? Wait, it might be too early to think that. What should we do? Maybe it would be best to meet with him. If he is your boyfriend, he can make for a really strong ally in this. For now, you should hide the fact that you have no memories and see if he's someone trustworthy. Well, easier said than done, I guess. You don't have to know. Don't even know how you used to talk to him before. Or at the very least, he seems to be someone who's older than you. Although, that's just the feeling I get from him. But if he is, were you the type to speak respectfully to your seniors? Yeah, you wouldn't know. I guess it's time to take a chance. Just go with your gut and say the first thing that comes to mind. Yes. Oh, alright, this guy was getting quite nervous because you were being so quiet. Anyways, I'll go over in about 30 minutes. Get ready. Okay, looks like your instincts are right. Alright, the first hurdle has been cleared. The second hurdle will be going on the date with a guy you don't recognize and trying to get him to disclose important information. The difficulty level is pretty spiked between those two. This is kind of absurd. We already decided to go, so there's no point overthinking it. It's better to just act than worry all day. Alright, you should check your message log before you go on a date. It would be useful to know what kind of conversations you had with this EQ guy. Oh, why do you not have a single text here on your phone? No call history either. No! Wow, now we're looking through the save. The only thing in here is EQ's phone number. Why on earth would something like this happen? Oh, I know. Maybe you broke your phone and bought a new one. You might have dropped it in water or stepped on it or something. That'll explain the situation. Yeah, that's it. But talk about bad timing. That means the only clue you have right now is that you know a guy named EQ. You have no memories, and you don't know who your family is, and the only data you have at hand is your name and your possible boyfriend's phone number. This kind of feels like a beginning of a horror movie. Well, more like suspense. Huh. Anyway, this is a pretty tough situation, but we have to try to find hints. Get changed quickly, and we'll go on a date. We won't know anything until we meet him. 30 minutes later. Huh, looks like about 30 minutes went by while you were getting dressed. 10 minutes later. Huh, I'm getting nervous. 20 minutes later. He's not coming. 30 minutes later. Wait a minute, are you being stood up? Why is he leaving a girl waiting around like this? He hasn't even contacted you. Hold up, maybe he always meets you outside. In that case, you'd be the one keeping him waiting. Maybe we should go outside. It's really freaking cold. Why is it so cold outside? Isn't it August right now? August is supposed to be summer. This temperature is more like autumn or winter. It's way too cold. Definitely not short sleeves leather. You'll have to catch a cold like this. You should put something on warmer before you go outside. 10 minutes later. So this is the area around your apartment building. It seems like a quiet neighborhood, huh? What's that? There's a crowd over there. Is there a street performance or something? Come on, Iki, don't say things like that. Stay here a little longer. You should just ditch that plain old girlfriend of yours. Let's all go have fun together. I said today's no good. I already have plans. Don't say that. So, Iki, does that mean you'll have fun with us another day? Of course, if I have time, that is. Oh, yay! Jeez, so loud. What's with that suspicious-looking guy and with those clothes? I got it. He must be a pop star. Oh, but I'm kind of an entertainment fanboy myself, and I've never heard of Iki. Wait, Iki? I get it now. Iki must be the abbreviation of the name EKU. And then that means he's the EKU. Anyways, I need to get going now. My girlfriend is waiting for me as long as she needs to. But it'll be dark out at this rate. You'll have fun with us another day, right? Do you promise? Yes, I got it. Sheesh, you should break up with your girlfriend already. Yeah, I must be wrong. Let's just got to be wrong, so let's go back to the room. Let's try giving EQ's guy another call. It's possible that the real EQ would be like a robber and a phantom to hijack my train, so I'm running late. Yeah, you just need to contact the real EQ. It's gotten pretty quiet. I can't hear a fuss outside anymore. Still, that guy out there is sure something. I didn't think a picture-perfect playboys like that existed outside of the romance novels and TV dramas. If a guy like that was your boyfriend, there would be no way you could talk to him about your amnesia. The moment he found out about you, he'd probably try to take you home with him. Oh, worse, he'd fill you with lies that would be convenient for him and do all sorts of things I can't mention to you. But on the off chance that he was your boyfriend, what would you do? Oh, this might be a good chance to break up with him. Or would you still try to date him for a while? That's right, of course you want to break up. After we get that much information as we can find out of him, you should try to find a peaceful way to let him down easy. Well, it sounded like whatever they said. Was that the doorbell? Yeah, I think so. Look, there's an image on the intercom monitor. What? Sorry, it's me. It's me. Sorry, I ran into a bit of trouble. I'm downstairs. Can you come outside? So he really was EQ. But that doesn't mean he ran into trouble. He saw everything. I'm seriously wondering why you were even going out with this guy before. Oh well, for now, I guess you should just go outside. Huh, Kagura over here. I'm sorry for making you wait so long. I thought I'd be fine here, so I took off my sunglasses, but that was careless of me and ended up causing a huge fuss. Well, they're gone now at least. Let's go. What? He makes you wait for over 30 minutes, flirts with a bunch of girls, and this is how he apologizes. If I actually could touch humans, I'd totally whack the back of this guy's stupid head. But seeing how things are, it's pretty certain now that this is your boyfriend. The issue is why this guy who already has a girlfriend is surrounded by so many other girls. Alright, maybe you should try to complain to him and set things straight. Are you coming? Or what, are you mad? What, are you jealous of them? This is unusual. It's not a bad feeling, though. It would be kind of mean of them to be too harsh to them. They don't have bad intentions. They don't have bad intentions? They were telling you should break up with Kagura! Alright, how about this? I will honor your request you have for me now to make up for it. If there's something you want, I can get it to you. Although I prefer if your request is something of a sexier nature. Somehow, though, I doubt you would make such a request. Kagura, so, look into my eyes. What do you want me to do? I'll do anything you ask of me. Hey, I'm looking into your eyes from such a close distance, and you're still nothing of it? I suppose you really are innocent. Well, I guess that means you feel some sort of romantic tension around me, at least. I really do want to get closer to you, you know. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting this to work on you after all this time anyways. Let's go. Does the movie sound fine? I read the atmosphere and ducked out for a bit. Are you okay? Were you scared of being talked to in that way by a guy you didn't know? Now that I realize it, I just realized something that must spell trouble for us. Could it be possible that you two, had gone pretty far in your relationship? In that case, there's a possibility that he might ask you to spend the night on a different date. Okay. Oh boy. But don't worry. I think of 100 excuses for you to get out of something like that if that ever did happen. Oh, but this really is just in case sort of measure. If you actually are consenting to spending time with him, I won't get in the way. Even though we're usually connected, I can cut our shared feelings if I need to. I won't watch or listen to anything, don't worry. Whatever, okay. Okay. 2 days until therapy. That's what I tell myself. Even though we're usually connected, I can cut our shared feelings if I need to. I won't watch or listen to anything, don't worry. With all that's going on, I doubt you have the time or desire to do these sort of things right now. But it doesn't seem like we'll find any other sources of information besides him for at least a while. I'm sure you're scared not knowing what's happening, but don't worry. Only you can see me, and I'll always be by your side. You promise, Ryan! You promise! You don't have to say anything. I'll hear you if you just think really strongly. For now, you should try talking to him and do your best to not arouse suspicion. 2 days. I'm sure he's got a lot of details about your memories and your daily life. This is also a chance to see whether or not this guy is someone you can actually trust. There are a lot of people out today. In a way, that makes you seem warmer. I seriously wonder what's up with all this cold. This isn't a normal temperature for August. It's okay. Life's life. Life would be lifing, and life can go life somewhere else. But we got amnesia right now, so... so this really is August now. The difference between climates is seriously abnormal. Oh yeah, totally not. Okay? Everyone knows I'm streaming right now, so they can... in. Are you okay? You've been pretty quiet. You seem different than usual. Ah, he finally said it. He's really looking suspicious. But it's okay. You can always get through these things, like, with a smile. Now, what do we say? I'm okay. It's fine if you're okay, but let me know if you don't feel well. Oh, give me your bag. Let me at least help you with that. Yep. Phew, that was nerve-wracking. There's so much adrenaline running through me. It wouldn't be bad if every conversation were like this. We need to get through it. Your fate is on the line here. We need to keep your lost memories a secret. It would be best if we just trust this guy and tell him about it, but I guess that way of thinking is just too naive. Nobody's watching anymore. I'm finally able to look at your face normally. I'm worried that you think I have ulterior motives, talking to you in dark places like this all the time. But if I take off my sunglasses, it attracts a huge crowd that I can't move. It's been difficult doing anything where the light is out. I know, I've said this many times, but I'm not doing this for any inappropriate reason. I just don't want anyone seeing my face. So people gather around him when he takes off his sunglasses? I guess he really is a famous person. Or is he a model or actor or someone else that girls would go gaga over? I'm sorry, I know my condition is always setting restrictions for us. Condition? But it's this dark. I doubt anyone will be able to look in my eyes. Let's just relax and watch the movie. I know it's ridiculous. You see, okay, if you started talking like this during a movie in the theater, I would slap you. Unless if it's like during commercials and ads and stuff, you would get like to shut up. Which, tomorrow, I'm seeing The Hunger Games, which I'm so excited, because I've talked about that on my channel before with the book that I thoroughly enjoyed, so I'm excited. I know it's a ridiculous condition, but it's also a nice excuse to be able to spend time with you like this. It would be even better if these eyes worked on you too. Well, I guess I can't have everything. Wait a minute, I don't get what he means. You said before that you wanted to see this movie. We were lucky that it wasn't sold out. Hey, wait, don't change the topic. What is this condition? What kind of condition would cause girls to gather around you when you take off your sunglasses? But it seems like you already knew about this condition, so it wouldn't be suspicious if you asked. We'll try to get some more details later on. For now, let's just watch the movie. Oh, it's already getting late. If we don't get home soon, it might be hard to get up from work tomorrow. Wait, already? We've hardly been able to ask anything. And did he say work? There's work tomorrow for who? Him? You? Who? What? What's with that look? You want to spend more time together? Well, no, we've already covered this in Iki's good ending. He wished to get girls and whatever, and it came true, and now he's cursed. Hunger Games Pop. Oh. Yeah, no, we covered this. He made a wish as a child, and it backfired. I doubt it. I don't expect you hear to say something so honest and upfront. Oh, right. Did you think of something earlier that you wanted from me? Alright, completely forgot about that, Kagura. Have you thought of anything? No, I didn't think so. You could just say something like, tell me about our relationship. For now, the biggest bone of focus is work stuff. You could probably ask about that. Well, just ask me anything. Could you lock me at work? Fuck you, in the morning. I don't mind doing that. Both of us have a shift tomorrow anyways. But this is really unusual. You want to be around me that much? That's not really the case. You both have a shift? From the way you sound, it sounds like you... Yep. I'll come home and pick you up tomorrow. I'll call you when I get there, so come downstairs when you're ready. But you really have to be acting strange today. Make sure you get some rest when you get home. Let's go, I'll hold your bags. Oh, good work. You managed to get through it. Anyways, it looks like he's going to be with you at work tomorrow, so you can probably depend on him a bit. He seems like a playboy, but he's not as bad as I thought. He was actually really nice to you. Although he might have ulterior motives. If he is this considerate of you, though, he might end up being a good person to talk to. But I seriously wonder why he was surrounded by oldest girls. And what about that condition? I thought he was a celebrity or something, but it seems like he was just a normal guy working at a job alongside a college girl. Oh, you have a message from him. Sorry for being late today. I'll visit again when I have time. Good night. He texts you right after a date, huh? Maybe the devotion is just part of being a popular guy. So how will you reply? How will you reply? Yes, I'll see you again. Alright, that should be fine. Hey, an email. It's from an address you don't have recorded in your contacts list. First today's daily report. Daily report? Could it be a daily report for work? Maybe you forgot to write about it. Well, you can always do something like that tomorrow. Just leave for today. You're tired. But thanks to your hard work, you managed to uncover some important information, didn't you? Yeah, if you keep this up, you'll be able to find someone you can trust and your memories will come back too. But you've only just started. Do your best at work tomorrow. Whoa! Day 1 done. Day 1 is really long for Iki. I feel like day 1s are usually pretty long just because it's exposition, but I feel like that was longer than usual. August 2nd! I said hey! Hey, you've got a phone call from that guy! You finally woke up, good! That guy Ikkyo, he's been calling you over and over. Answer it, he's probably here to pick you up. Good morning, I take it I'm already at your apartment. Are you ready to come outside? What do I say? What do I say? Get ready quickly. Yeah, take your time. You still have got a while. But I didn't know you were a morning person. Or you'll always able to get up by yourself. Should I give you a surprise morning call sometime? What's this? You're being very honest. Alright, then I'll give you a call on the day you least expect it. You can look forward to that. Oh, good morning. Looks like you slept in. But a lot happened yesterday and you were tired. You can't help that. Iki's waiting out there, so you should hurry up and get ready. Let's see where Iki is. Oh, there he is. He's not surrounded by girls today. He said people gather around him if he takes off his sunglasses, but wearing suspicious sunglasses like that would definitely stand out more. What kind of special power could he have? Hopefully you'll be able to ask him about stuff like that, but that's not the issue now. The issue right now is figuring out what you called Iki up to until now. Was there a particular name you used? How will you call out to him? Oh shit, I didn't mean to click that. I'm not sure I was supposed to say, oh, good morning, Iki. Hey, Iki. Oh, you're here. Good morning. Also, I'm sorry, but I don't like that name. Could you just call me Iki like you usually do? Oh, that was a mistake. But it's okay. You can recover. You can, right? So, I guess he kind of doesn't like that name. Well, I can kind of understand how he feels being called a name like Iki. Sorry about waking you up. Would you have normally slept for a while longer? Or are you still not feeling well? If you aren't, let me know. Anyways, I'll carry your bag. Let's talk on the way there. Oh, you probably haven't eaten breakfast. Are you alright? You've got a shift until evening today, too. I've never been one to eat very much, so I'm perfectly fine skipping a meal. What about you, Cocker? Do you usually eat breakfast? Oh, there's no way you'd know how you've been eating up till now. Well, no use overthinking it. You can answer however you like. A toast or something like. Yeah, I get that. I don't get very hungry in the morning either. When I do eat, it's usually some kind of bread. Sounds like our lifestyles are pretty similar. Okay. Wow, looks like the train's coming. Normally I just dash on through, but I'm escorting you today. I don't want to risk it. It's dangerous. Stand back a little bit. You know, Iki, when you're alone together, he seems like a pretty nice guy. But then again, a certain senior of mine who knows a lot about humans told me that playboys tend to act really nice. That means this could totally be fake kindness used for ulterior motive. Anyways, for now we can set the issue of him as a person aside. The big important problem today is how you got by at work before you lost your memories. This might be really tough, you might even think it's impossible. But it's alright, it's not like you'll die if you fail at work. Totally not. We would never die. Ever. Because when in this game have we ever died? Never skip breakfast. Agreed. You're supposed and it starts your metabolism. When people skip breakfast to diet, it's like the stupidest thing ever because you're just not starting your metabolism. Anyways, don't starve yourself. That's my soapbox. If worse comes to worse, you can say you aren't feeling well and just go home. Yeah, let's go with that. Good morning. Oh, good morning. You're accompanying your girlfriend today. That's unusual. Yeah, it really is unusual. She's the one who asked me. Huh, that really is strange. So, why are you in such a good mood? Do I look like I'm in a good mood? Yeah, yes, you do. You're smiling. I didn't realize. Maybe I'm even happier than I thought. Yeah, enough bragging. I can tell by your weird look on your face. I'm not bragging. I'm just expressing an honest thought. What are you talking about? You've got a huge grin. You shouldn't tease your senior, Shin. I'm gonna go change. You don't have too much time before the morning assembly. You better hurry up. Huh, so this Shin guy must be one of your coworkers. I wonder what kind of relation he has to you. You need to be really careful not to mess up your responses with him either. And what are you doing? You need to get changed too. He need to talk to you. Alright, what are you going to do? Be casually respectful. Okay. That's fine, just hurry up. The manager will likely get angry at me for not having you guys under control. Wow, he's harsh. He looks like he's the same age as you, or younger, yet he's acting so grown up. Anyways, it sounds like it would be weird. It would be best if you put on your uniform. Now we die because we make our boyfriends mad? No, we die because we are stupid. We either... Wait, so why have we died? We've died because we've gotten shanked by psychotic Ukyo. We've gotten poisoned by Toma. We've gotten... You guys didn't see it, but the bad ending I got with Iki originally was Rika killed us. She shanked us. With the bad ending we've gone for... What'd you call it? For... Ken! With Ken, it was we were hospitalized. With Toma, we're just trapped forever. And then we haven't gone... Oh, we did get bad Ukyo, where we got shanked too. Yeah, we get shanked a lot. We got Waka to protect us at work. Waka would never fail us, okay? And yes, we need a good metabolism. The real issue, though, is this cafe. It's hard to tell at a glance, but both the menu and the uniforms here all exude a sense of old charm. The interior decor is kind of antique, and the uniforms are super put together. And its name is Meido no Hitsuju. This is, you know, one of those indecent cafes where the customers pretend to be rich masters served by maids and butlers. You know, I'd like to ask, but why are you working at a place like this? Well, I suppose there's no good use asking you now. Oh, well, whatever. Just get changed. It sounds like the manager is scary. 10 minutes later. Are you done changing? Huh. What's that? Is that really a main uniform? It's all Japanese style. How strange. Well, at least it doesn't seem like anything indecent, and to be honest, it looks pretty good. Kagura, are you done changing? The morning assembly is about to start. What? That uniform looks way too good on him. I'm starting to understand why girls make such a fuss over him. What is it? Have I charmed you, Kagura? I'd be happy if that was the case, but it looks like the manager's here. We need to line up. Hell, the manager's here? I wonder what he or she is like. Oh, yeah, I wonder what he or she is like. I'd be shocked if there wasn't an ending where Rika killed us. Yeah, she kills us in one of the Iki endings. I don't know about the one we'll do after this Iki one, but she just got jealous and like killed us, and it was traumatizing. And then in two of all the 3 bad endings we've gotten on stream, Ukyo stabbed us. No, we've done a few on stream. Because we did Ken's on stream. We've done both of Shin's. And we've done an Ukyo. The Toma and the former Iki we did not. So we've done 4 bad endings on streams. Ukyo, Rika, Poison, Ukyo. So 2 out of 4 have been Ukyo killing us. But 3 times out of the 4 we've been... Well, no. Well, no. 2 times we've been shanked, both by Ukyo, then just hospitalized, and then poisoned. So we got poisoned, 2 kills, and a hospitalization. I'm overthinking this. What are you doing over there? Ah! I've told you over and over, line up before I come in, you bunch of slackers. Listen up, don't forget that even a moment of negligence can cause discomfort to your customers. You can relax in the back, but when we're out on the front lines, it's a battlefield. On the battlefield, you must always be mindful of the customers. Think of our morning simply as a rehearsal. The customers are not gods! They are the enemy! You must break them down without mercy! Make them your captives with a single blow! If you understand, repeat after me! The customer's the enemy! The customer's the enemy! Huh? I can't hear you! The customer's the enemy! Good. Kagura, it seems you lack spirit today. I never lack spirit when it comes to the customer's the enemy, okay? The customer's the enemy! I will shout that, okay? Oh yeah, we got today's bad ending. The customer's the enemy! But this is going to be a normal ending, so we'll alternate. We'll be opening soon. I'll leave the first male customer to you. You better be successful in taking him down. Dismissed! Oh, I can take down. Beat the shit out of them. The cafes I know don't have crazy indoctrinating means like this. Humanity is sure complicated. And that manager, how's he able to be in the service industry with a personality like that? I seriously wonder what you liked about this cafe and why you're able to work here. Anyways, I guess you better destroy those customers so the manager doesn't get mad. Oh, there's one. You need to greet him. Welcome back, master. Oh, good. Seems like you remember what to do at a maid cafe. Hey, did you hear that? Looks like you called her master. Oh, quiet. The level of maids here is higher than I thought. I guess it should be obvious for a cafe like this. Excuse me, can I order? Alrighty. Do you know what to do? I don't. Let's see. I'll have the maid's handmade parfait and I'll have that too. And I'll have the Butler Deluxe tea set. Oh, they have combos? And I'll have the maid's coffee set and make it an iced tea. I'll have that too. And I'll have the Royal Palace set. Wait. Don't talk all at once. Kagura, are you doing alright? Did you get all of that? I understand, masters. What? Do you really remember it? Were you okay out there? You were a little shaky. Vodka was glaring at you from the register. Could Vodka be the manager? I just hope we don't get in trouble later. I could take care of the drinks. Could you tell me what the order was? Just so you know, I don't remember it at all. So what were those drinks again? Hold on. 2 coffees and a tea. Got it. I'll make those, so you just serve them to the customers. Oh, looks like you remembered. Anyways, I'll take care of the drinks. Shin, can you make the mille filet? That's definitely not how you pronounce it. Yes, and can you make the 2 parfaits? Kagura,
Kagura, are you okay? You're making the parfaits? Oh, that's right. Now that I think about it, they've been calling it the maid's handmade parfait. You don't remember how to make the parfaits here. Let's see, maybe there's a manual or something around here.
What are you looking for? What's wrong? You took one day off and forgot already? Look! You kind of remind me of when you first started working here. Go on, take the glasses and put on the cornflakes, and then you put the cream on top. And put the line. What's that? Did you forget? And that's it. Did you get that, or do you want me to do it one more time? What's wrong? Ah! Kagura! What's this? My head's spinning! Oh, what's wrong? Are you fainting? Kagura, okay, can you stand? Give me your hand. What's wrong? Are you dizzy? I can stand by myself. Okay. I think we're good on that front. Huh? What? Are you embarrassed? You can at least let me help you get up. If you don't take my hand, I can just pick you up if you want. Could you not do things like that in public? Oh, excuse us. That wasn't my intention. Hey, if you really are feeling well, just go home. Working here like that is dangerous, and you're just going to get in the way. Shin, you're being too harsh. No, you're just being way too indirect about it. You need to treat girls delicately. I'm always telling you that. Yeah, you are. Although in your case, aren't you just treating them delicately? You're trying to seduce them all, right? Seduce them all? Me? Well, I guess so. I want girls to like me, after all. Just saying, you shouldn't say that in front of her. She already understands me very well. That's not a problem. I'll definitely get mad if I was her. Oh, really? You don't even have a girlfriend, do you, Shin? Anyways, it's not really the time for all this right now. Regardless of how you put it, what Shin said is correct. If you really aren't feeling well, you should go home early. I'll take care of the rest. What's that? Are you trying to take all the credit? If she goes home early, I'll be helping cover for her as well. Yeah, I know. It's just a figure of speech. What's with all the noise in the kitchen? Is there some sort of problem? Oh, manager, I'm sorry. There's no problem. Take care of all the work in the kitchen quickly and silently, understood? Yes. Anyways, I'll take the melon. I'll leave the rest to you. Yeah, we should finish this order before Waka pops the blood vessel. But are you really okay? That reminds me of you two spacing out yesterday, too. If you are going home early, you can just help me while I take care of the tables. Don't push yourself too hard. That was surprising. Hey, are you okay? You know, the thing that we saw for a moment earlier was probably part of your lost memory. I don't think that could have helped fall over the shock. But that might be more convenient for them not to think that you aren't feeling well and you managed to dodge the issue. Just like they said, you probably shouldn't be pushing yourself right now. Just take your time learning the work slowly, okay? It's so fine. If you learn a bit more today, you can do a better job and recover from this tomorrow. As you wish. Alright, that should do it, manager. I'll be leaving now. Yes, good work. You're all done for today. Wow, it's finally over! Kagura, your combat results today were utterly terrible. Oh no, here comes the scolding! I hear from Iki that you weren't feeling well. I've said many times that watching your health is a part of the job. Listen, your work today caused a burden on your comrades. You should reflect thoroughly on this and be careful not to make the same mistake again, understood? I'm so tired. The manager is a really scary person in a number of ways. Shin was pretty harsh too, but he also was pretty worried when you collapsed. He's not a bad person, I guess. And above all else, it's pretty hard to work when you're hiding that you have amnesia. The reason things worked out is thanks to Iki. He really helped you a lot. He might be trustworthy after all. What will you do? Will you talk to him about your amnesia? You're still wearing your uniform. Go get changed. Let's walk home together. Haha, so you walk home together. This is a good chance to talk to him. We're at the usual place around the corner. See you later. What? Wait a minute, what does he mean the usual place? And you're walking home together, so why does he say see you later? He won't wait for you there? Oh, what's the usual place around the corner? Anyways, you should get changed. I love Orion. Orion's the most fun character to play in terms of his reading. Oh, the fangirls are pretty fun too. This is... Yes, but could you keep it down? The people around us really might be bothered. Oh, you're so nice, Iki. I love you so much. He's surrounded by girls again. Wait, but he has his sunglasses on today. Didn't he say yesterday that the reason things turned into a huge fuss is because he took off his sunglasses? Oh, it looks like your girlfriend's here. More like a nuisance is here, just getting in the way. Iki, are you planning to walk home with your girlfriend? Not really. Kagura, go work today. See you later. Oh, what's with him? He was the one who asked to walk home with you just a minute ago. What's going on here? What are you going to do, Kagura? Okay. Oh, this is frustrating. Why do you need to be treated like some sort of pest by this crowd of girls? And what is he thinking, setting you, his girlfriend, aside for these other girls? Take care on your way home. Hey, Iki, can you welcome me home? Just to the station's enough. Alright, but just to the station. They left. Did he never intend for you to walk home together? He told you to wait in the usual place around the corner, right? Oh! Maybe he's constantly getting swarmed by these girls on a daily basis. Maybe the usual thing to do is to meet up in a different place, then walk home together. But I wonder why you need to go that far to sneak around. You're his girlfriend. Shouldn't these other girls be the ones stepping aside for you? And it shouldn't even come to that. Iki should be facing them on point blank. Well, it's no sense of getting mad. Let's just look for the usual meeting place thing. He said it was around the corner, but which corner? Oh, you're getting a call from him. Hello, it's me. Where are you? I'm in the usual place. Don't tell me you've collapsed again somewhere. Oh, he thinks this is strangely suspicious. You can't help it. You just need to make up some excuse. Wait, really? Oh, that's right. You weren't feeling well today. Sorry, I shouldn't have made you wait. Anyways, I'll come get you. Don't move an inch, and don't hang up either. Where are you exactly? Can you see anything nearby? Oh, sounds like he's coming by you, so we're safe for today. But what will we do tomorrow? I'm sure he'll tell you wait in the usual place tomorrow, too. Oh, I know. Tomorrow's after work. After work's over, we should follow Iki. We should be able to find the meeting place here that way. It should be done today. I'm really tired. You're probably tired, too. But in that case, we weren't really able to figure out what kind of person Iki is. He is really nice when you're alone together, and it seems like everyone's saying you're his girlfriend. But why does he prioritize those other girls over you? Yesterday, he even left you waiting like it was normal, and then just went flirting around with those other girls. And earlier, he straight up said that he wants to be liked by other girls too, right? Before you lost your memories, you must have thought it was okay that he was a flirt, as long as you were his favorite. I don't get it! Whatever, we should concentrate on work instead of that mystery man. I wonder if you have work tomorrow too. If I recall, there was a planner on your desk. Is anything written in it? Take a look. That reminds me, there wasn't a need for a daily report today at work. I wonder what that message yesterday was all about. Well, I'll find all the important things now is finding them after your work shifts. Let's see, your schedule for August is... What? You work nearly every day! Just how many hours are you putting in? You wouldn't have time to go on dates with your boyfriend with a schedule like this. Oh, well, I guess that's fine. You do work in the same place he does. I wonder if before you lost your memories, you decided to work there with him. Oh, well, I guess that's fine. You're going to have to do better tomorrow at work than you did today. And if you keep working, you might have your memories come back to you suddenly, just like today. It's okay. It'll work out. Anyway, see you tomorrow. August 3rd. I'm going to save. Save. New save spot. Good morning! You've got work today, too. You should be careful and remember what happened yesterday so that you don't get yelled at by the manager again. I wonder if Iki and Shin will be there today. Even though Shin was being critical, he helped you quite a bit. It's nice to have people you're familiar with there. So do you remember the way to the cafe? I'm not so confident myself. Let's see, after this was... Oh shit, I clicked the wrong thing. Huh, isn't this around the place where we got lost yesterday? Ah! Oh, there it is, thank goodness! We took the long way around, but we managed to make it, and we're barely on time. Hey, it looks like Shin's here today too, but I don't see Iki. I guess the only one left is the manager? You there! Ah! Why are you just standing around? You should have reported to me by now. I thought you were a decent worker, but the mistakes you've made since yesterday are unforgivable. If you look around, you're still half asleep. I'll have you do basic training all over again. If you don't want to do that, I suggest you change your clothes now and line up. Oh, if you got him at the minute where he left. What is basic training? What kind of training would you need to do at the main cafe? Hey, don't get the manager too angry. It'll cause trouble for me too. If there's anything you don't know about, ask me before the manager finds out. Even Shin got mad at us. But it sounds like we can ask him if we got problems. That's better than the manager getting mad at us. Everyone can work. You can go now. Kagura? I won't ask what happened, but I'm sure you have days where you can't concentrate. However, don't bring your personal feelings to work. It affects the cooperation of your peers as well. You're much better compared to yesterday, at least. Focus on your objective even more tomorrow. Yes, sir. What? This is a strong thing to say. That's the spirit. I have high expectations for tomorrow. Oh, that's over. I know the manager said this earlier, but today did go more smoothly than yesterday. At this rate, you'll be great at your job in no time. I just hope this helps recover your lost memories, too. Well, I'm sure you'll relive your daily life, and your memories will pop back up again, just like yesterday. You should just do what you can for now, alright? Oh, hey. Wait, Iki, didn't he have the day off? Did you collapse at work or anything today? I was worried, so I wanted to drop by. Give me your bag, I'll walk you home. Wow, I'm surprised this guy is so dedicated. Wait, what's that? Is there really something you want to be shy about? Focus on defeating the enemy! Yes, that is the only goal we should have in life, is defeating the enemy. Which is the customer, because the customer is the enemy. Hey, I wanted to ask you this for a while, but are you hiding something from me? What? You've been acting strange since yesterday. What happened? Is something troubling you? If there is anything, don't try to handle it all by yourself, and don't rely on others. Rely on me. I am your boyfriend. So what happened? What could possibly turn you from your independent self into someone so helpless? Let's walk. Yesterday, when you asked me to pick you up, I was actually really happy. I didn't know what happened, but you were being sweet for me for a change, and I was glad. After all, you're always doing everything by yourself. You hardly even tried to rely on me before. That's why I was happy. I thought you managed to get a little closer to your heart. Right now, I'm thinking that you actually do have feelings for me. Or am I just being conceited? Or you don't have to answer that. I doubt you answer anyway. I just want to let you know. What's this supposed to mean? It sounds like Iki was the one who had unrequited feelings towards you. If that was the case, why is he making it seem like you're not seriously dating? I wonder if before you lost your memories, you knew how Iki really felt, and that's why the two of you were going out. We're here. Should I return your bag? What are you saying? I'm sure you want me to. Come over here first. You won't close your eyes? That makes it harder to kiss you. Why are you resisting? Oh, I'm not supposed to click that. Oh! Okay, you don't want to do this? You don't want to do this? I've come up with 100 things to say to refuse a kiss in just this moment. This one is number 42. I went to a beautiful place for lunch today and they had vegetable smoothie. Because it's healthy, that's why today's no good. I'm actually glad we accidentally clicked on this. Well, I went to a beautiful place. Huh, a beautiful place. Are you trying to change the subject? So it's still no good. It's pretty darn hard to win you over, princess. Oh, he called us princess? I thought today would be okay, but maybe this is karma for trying to take advantage of your weakness. Does my weakness beautiful places? We only have 1 month left, but I've got to build up the trust from square one. I've never had such a challenge in my life. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that make you feel uneasy? I should try to complain a little. You might be just the first girl in my life I haven't been able to win over. I guess it's bittersweet feeling this isn't bad once in a while. Ryan is a real one. Ryan is so real. Okay, I want to hear all of the 100 excuses. That reminds me, I don't think I've ever had any female friends. Being just friends could be nice. You'd be the first girl I wasn't able to win over, my first female friend. Just kidding. It's a lie, of course. This is no joke. I don't want this time to end up being just a memory. I'm definitely making you mine during the month we have left. This is the one thing I'll never admit to. Never. Here's your bag. I'll see you tomorrow at work. Good night. Oh, what was that just now? And what did he mean by 1 month left and not being able to win you over by then? That's just the way he said. He almost sounds like a game. Wasn't he going out with you because he likes you? Weren't you going out with him because you liked him before you lost your memories? Good morning. Work day too. I wonder if Iki has a shift. It'd be a little weird to see him. At first, I thought he would be a good person to go to for advice, but then yesterday happened. And I don't think it'd be possible to reveal your situation to him until we can find out his true intentions. Anyways, you should be careful. At this moment, there's no one that you can trust completely. Shen and the manager don't seem to be bad people. But you're so close that you can just drop up and say, hey, I have amnesia. But don't take me to the hospital. In fact, if you said that, they'd probably send you to the hospital in an instant. Oh well, let's just go to work. Good morning, Kagura. Sorry for that surprise, sir. Don't worry about it too much. Wait, that's it? He did something like that, that's all he has to say for himself? I guess to him, what he did yesterday wasn't a big deal. He should get dressed. Looks like everyone's here. Let's begin the morning assembly. There's something I'd like to warn you about today. A certain source informed me that a certain employee were having relationship issues yesterday. A certain employee attempted to perform an obscene act on a certain female employee and was rejected. What? Shen, was this your doing? Yes, I happen to live nearby. It seems you lack discipline. Well, I don't mind relationships outside the workplace. Be careful that it doesn't affect your ability to carry out your job. And no harassing each other. That is all. Dismissed. Bye. I'll stop now. Save. Yes. Gotta go deal with life. But yeah. No stream next week, but I will be streaming the following week for an extra long time, starting earlier than usual, so go check the time on that. If I'm feeling up to it, I might start before then. Final scene, last time took me 5 hours to complete according to Steam, which we can easily do a 5-hour stream and get that done, you know? So that is going to be our goal for the 21st, which is right before Christmas. So we are going to have a Christmas stream, and that's going to be awesome and a lot of fun, hopefully. So until then, there will be videos out. I am on socials, so until then, see you guys later.